What you talking about, Father Time? What?
Kyle Wallace.
Winning is the only thing that actually does matter.
Ben Brust.
They can't execute the way they want to play offensively.
This is Kyle and Brust.
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Thursday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust.
Oh, he knows his name. That's good.
That is good. Alongside me, a smart-ass Kyle Wallace. What's going on?
Well, I'm just saying, what did you press to turn the mic on?
I didn't press it. I just started going. I forgot to turn it on.
I'm thinking it was Strofe. I said I looked at Strofe.
Yeah, he snapped at
I
me.
did snap at him. I
Kyle
apologize.
snapped at you? You
snapped
didn't do
his
anything
finger.
wrong.
I did because I was trying to get his attention. I was like, hey.
He's also really good at being rude to you when trying to get your attention. He could have just gotten your ear and said, "Hey, what's going on?"
I was panicked. I'm sorry.
There's no reason to panic. It was a 2-second flub.
Well, I know how upset you get, so I was looking out for Strofe because if he didn't have your mic on, he would look at you and my producer not paying attention.
When have I ever
That's
told
very
Strofe
true.
to turn my mic on?
No. When you try to turn your mic on,
he's right. You would get very irritated had it been my fault.
Yes.
No, that's not like me.
So I was panicked for you. The last thing I wanted to do at 2:00 is start the day off
The
that
two
way.
of you are both already on my nerves today.
Whoa! What did I do to you?
You have been in a pokey mood.
Oh, you did poke.
Stop
You
it.
did poke him.
Stop
You
it.
were poking him.
That was all in fun. We joked and we
To you.
laughed. We watched memes and stuff together.
We watched memes.
Here's the other part.
Can you watch memes?
Oh wait, the reels. We watched reels.
Here's the
together.
thing. We were trying to get the show together, and Kyle's like, "Struff, you got to see this burrito."
Oh, I didn't even get to show it to you. Yeah,
because we were in the middle of a conversation.
Oh, it was at the end. It was a.
Now I got to report Kyle to the bosses.
No, it was a chili-filled egg roll.
Why would I give a damn about that?
Because you think you're the food connoisseur around here, so I thought maybe you'd be the
I
one
like
to like it.
food, yes.
You do go to the ballpark and try the new things at American Family Field.
I do.
So it does make sense for Kyle.
Wait,
to
is that
show
at
you
American Family Field?
No, it's at Mets, wherever they call the Mets Stadium.
Citi Field?
Is it still that?
Yes,
it changes
it is.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sorry that I'm taking an
You
interest.
need to take a step back.
I have more time now.
You need to take a breath.
Yeah,
We need to fill your schedule.
800-990-3776. That's 800-990-ESPN is the Carbless Talk and text line. You can see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Of course, everything's on the ESPN Wisconsin app. All right, everyone good? We singing Kumbaya?
Yeah, I'm kumbaya with everybody.
Kumbaya?
I'm not quite there. I got to be honest.
All right,
he
we
was,
don't need him, Kyle.
He was in my ear talking trash already.
Already?
He said all the time.
I reset.
I said all the times you've accused me of bopping around the office and talking too much. That's all you've done this week.
I literally told baby girl, I said, baby girl, I now realize why people bop around and talk because they had too much time on their hands.
Are you saying you have too much time on your hands?
Bro, I literally had
now I got to report that Kyle doesn't have enough work.
I reported to the VP of content, and he said, you got to be patient, Kyle. We're figuring it out.
So you're
How to
good
fill
being
your
patient
plate.
bopping around. He has bopped around and talked to me, too. And I don't know what to say to him because I'm not used to it.
Me neither.
He's in my face, and I'm like, what do you want?
Checking in. I knew something was wrong with Ben today, and I went up to Ben today, and I hit him and said, you good? He said, ow. I said, ow? I said, what's wrong? And he said, I'm a little sore. We'll talk about it later, but I knew something was wrong with my good buddy Ben.
Oh, your good buddy. Thought we weren't friends.
I mean, now I understand why you guys have friends in the office because when you have
he has time to talk to people.
Yeah, I'm like, oh wow, this is
He's
new.
forming relationships.
Yeah.
So this is the first time of your, at least this part of your career.
He's not a
this chapter
busy
of your
bee
career.
anymore.
Yeah, this is the first time since I came back, since I become
For those who
became
don't know
full-time.
why he's more free, he is no longer on a show.
Yeah.
On 101.7 The Truth.
I wasn't canceled. I quit.
Well.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Matt LaFleur stripping it down to the studs, baby. Stripping it down to the studs. A Packers head coach said, we've taken a little bit of a back to the basics approach. We're going back and building a playbook like you would as if you were first year as a staff. When you have great teachers, you can do this, so it's been a lot of fun so far. What do you make of that?
I mean, yeah, going back to the basics, I guess, is something that we want to do after a season like last year, and the offense seemed to be very inconsistent. Total offense was like number 15. So it seems to be, I mean, if the Packers want to go back to the basics, that wouldn't be bad.
That wasn't Matt LaFleur who said that.
Oh, wow. Have we heard this before?
We have heard this before. That was Mike McCarthy.
Oh.
Heading into 2018. The difference being Mike McCarthy wasn't just extended as the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. So then we will hear from Matt LaFleur today talking to the media.
We took a long, deep dive of just basically everything we've done over the course of 7 years. The run game, pass game, screen game, and got rid of some stuff that you think is effective, but when you watch it, it's not quite what you may have thought it was. So it's been a fun off-season in that regard. Just diving through all the tape. Certainly there's things from around the league that you study and then that you want to try to implement. But I think just really taking a deep dive on who we want to be. And one of the things that we continue to talk with our team, whether regardless of scheme in all three phases, it's just the style of play.
He's having a lot of fun watching the film, making it better. Just like Mike McCarthy said, it's been a lot of fun so far going back to the basics. So, look, Matt LaFleur, to his credit, I was very frustrated of the staleness at times. I'd say in like week 4 to week 10, the offense was trying to jam the run game up through our faces every time we watched Josh Jacobs, same inside shotgun run. And again, I think it takes a lot for somebody who is a head coach and the play caller to look at things differently. That said, it better damn work. It has to work.
No, it should work.
If you're going to change and evolve and do different things as a head coach and a play caller, coming off a year in which you were just extended after being a 7 seed 3 straight years in a row, this has to work because I think a lot of people believe in the potential that this offense has. And in order to unleash that potential, it all starts with the man we just heard from, Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, no, it does. And when I hear Matt LaFleur talking about, taking things down to the studs and trying to figure out things that work and what didn't work, I'm excited to hear that because that means Matt LaFleur is self-evaluating and seeing exactly how this football team can improve. So as a Packers fan, you should actually be energized from that, and you should love that, especially with the movement that it seems like the Packers are going away from having a whole stable of wide receivers where you don't have Romeo Doubs or Dontavian Wicks on a team this year. Now you're just going with 3 wide receivers, which a lot of teams just go with 3 good wide receivers. A lot of times they have a really good one, but the Packers will figure out we have that. So with that, my expectation for Matt LaFleur has changed. I expect to see an offense that regressed last year be better. I expect this team to be a top 5 offense. I expect this team to be more consistent offensively when it comes to moving the football, when it comes to converting on third downs, and when it comes to overall consistency and seeing play calling being impactful. I shouldn't see a third quarter that we saw in Chicago in the playoffs this year. And so for me going into next year.
Is this the death of the end around?
He's still going to have a little cutesy and some fun with it, but I'm sure we won't see it as much as we saw it in some games. But for me overall, when Matt LaFleur says this, all I hear is I better see results and better execution from this offense, or Matt LaFleur is going to be on the hot seat going into 2027. So Matt LaFleur just let everybody know that I reinvented this offense. I'm trying some things. He's letting you know that the offense that he came here with in Green Bay and where we are now, it's not where he wants it to be. It's not working, so he's trying to do a start over and a revamping of that. And with the revamping of that, I expect to have great results. If the results would not follow, then that would be a cause for concern for the Green Bay Packers. So for me, if the Packers offense isn't a top 5 offense,
the results have to follow.
No, they must.
They have to.
Or he should be on the hot seat. He legitimately should be on the hot seat if the offense is not cooking this year.
You do not sign a head coach to an extension to reinvent the wheel or go back to the basics to reinvent the wheel and figure out what works best again. Every coach does this. Every coach looks around the league and says, oh, that was creative. I like what that coach was doing. Can I find a version of that I can create and make my own for the personnel that I have and utilize it effectively. But when you are, again, known as one of the best play callers in the NFL, there are no excuses. This cannot be stale. It cannot be stale anymore. And if it's going to be creative, it's got to work. Like, it's one thing to change and go outside of the realm of the norm of what we're used to seeing. It has to work because you have a quarterback that's been here now and starting in his fourth year. You made the decision to trust those 3 wide receivers in Tucker Kraft. The offensive line we know is a question mark, but ultimately if you know that going into it, being creative on getting Jordan Love in spots to make the throws that we know he can make is part of going to be game plan for as you're learning if this offensive line can hold up through 17 weeks.
And the big thing for me this season is no excuses, right? There's no more excuses for this team, and that's starting with the head coach.
That's the big thing for you, that you better hold yourself accountable for that because you are Mr. Excuse King.
I'm going to hold myself accountable is because of the fact that the Green Bay Packers understand, as you just alluded to, the offensive line has a depth issue, right? And if the offensive line has some injuries, which is inevitable, and right now the offensive line has the injuries because Zach Tom is not there. If you have injury issues on the offensive line and the person that steps in and fills in a void when somebody gets hurt, if they don't perform well, then you know what? I'm blaming the Green Bay Packers because you understood what you were getting yourself into. When I look overall at this offense, if the wide receiver room, you have some injuries and now all of a sudden you're depending on Bo Melton, you're depending on Savion Williams to be the star guys, well, guess what? That falls on you. We're already seeing at the running back position, there's being some concern with Marshawn Lloyd and Chris Brooks at the running back position, Pierre Strong being at the running back position because Josh Jacobs going through his legal matters right now. So when I look at this Green Bay Packers football team offensively, I expect no excuses, and I expect for this offense to be humming.
expect the same thing from Kyle Wallace.
No.
Strofe, we are holding Kyle Wallace to no excuses for the Green Bay Packers offense in 2026.
The offense has to be a well-oiled machine, or I'm going to be concerned.
I'm
this
talking
is year
about
4.
you.
That's fine.
You.
Hold me accountable. But for year 4 with your starting quarterback,
the K&B fan will. 800-990-3776. Kyle, the flip-flopper Wallace, is proclaiming that he will have no excuses
for
the Green Bay Packers offense.
For the offense whatsoever, because this is year 4 with Jordan Love being a starter. I can't listen. You got to be that dude. You got to be that guy. This is year 4 of Matt LaFleur having him as the starting quarterback. If you guys realize running, duo blocking scheme where guys are man-on-man or double-teaming guys or whatever it is versus having zone scheme, blocking scheme wasn't working for you guys, okay, cool. Move back to the zone scheme. You let Josh Jacobs know and any other running back know, hey, when you signed here to play our offense. We're not going to run your offense, and that's what we're going to do. We have to stop catering to guys, and we have to have guys basically understand this is what Packer football is. This is the offense that we're running. If you don't like it here, get up out of here.
Well, there is a portion of you do have to cater to the personnel. Like if they're not good at doing X, Y, or Z, you don't want to just put people in spots where they're bad at.
No.
But I'd like to think that an all-pro running back in 2022, if
the
all
offense
things are
struggled
clear from his legal standpoint.
The offense struggled last year without Josh Jacobs being there consistently. And I think because of the fact that they're not running the scheme that is the bread and butter for Matt LaFleur and something that, that Jordan Love came up in. I think just focusing on doing the type of things. I was listening to Wilde and Tausch today talking about the importance of that play action fake when you're running that inside zone and your pad level and how you're able to be deceptive. Like that's key to the offense, man. And when you're taking away something like that maybe might freeze a linebacker or freeze a safety, that's detrimental to a team. And so again, listening to Wilde Tausch today, learning more about that inside zone, outside zone scheme, I was like, all right, I feel it.
Look at you listening to Wilde and Tausch 9 to noon across these very stations. Again, from Matt LaFleur to talk about reinventing the wheel a little bit on the offensive side of the ball. It's good to see that he has the awareness to know that he's not just going to be like, we're heading in the right direction, because there were too many times throughout an entire season where it was good, but it wasn't good enough. And then, again, you have these, droughts of getting first downs in critical spots and games you're up. Holistically, it has to be humming. It has to be humming in year 4 for Jordan Love. I haven't used holistically in a while, so you can't hit the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. Are you excited that Matt LaFleur is reinventing the offense? Does that get you excited as a Green Bay Packer fan? Let us know on the Carbless Talk and Text on our YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Plus, an article had compared Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love as the bones of the team.
How'd you think you did there?
Not good.
You want to try again?
Not well.
Let's try one more time.
Not good.
Try again.
They're the bones of the team.
No.
What are they?
Try again.
Well, I'm going to have to pull up my show sheet to read it verbatim, so just do it.
The show sheet. Okay. Yeah. I'll just do it for you. So Sports Illustrated had their head coach quarterback dual rankings that they do every year come out. Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love combined for 5th out of 32 in the league, which is very good, top 5.
Great combo.
Within the article, the author wrote that Love and LaFleur are the bones of a Super Bowl winning operation.
There it is. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, pretty close.
So with that, we're going to build a Green Bay Packers body. That will make sense on the other side, I swear.
Oh, wow.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust.
Kyle, have you ever heard of him prior to the Packers signing him?
No.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The Brew Crew are back on June 2nd.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Francisco Giants.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Mizorowski.
Brewers baseball is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in June 2nd at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check your local listings to watch the game.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way. Your local bar could be your ticket to a global stage. Michelob Ultra's Soccer Shootout is giving fans the chance to win tickets to the FIFA World Cup 26 at Social House, Menominee Falls, starting at 7 p.m. on Thursday, May 28th. Also enjoy Michelob Ultra at Stenny's North Shore, Potawatomi, and Spanky's Waterford. Your neighborhood, your shot at the world's biggest game. Play for the chance to witness history. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. 2026 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 plus. Void where prohibited.
Hey, Tom, I just really can't get my kids off their phones lately. What's your secret, man?
I told you last time, go to PrecisionSportsOnline.com and buy a hoop. And while you're there, include their court line painting. You'll thank me later. PrecisionSportsOnline.com. That's PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction. It's one of life's biggest decisions.
That's why clarity, trust, and the right guidance matter, especially in an ever-changing market.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
I'm John Lorenz.
And I'm Taylor Mangini. Our team delivers a white glove experience at every price point, combining expert negotiation, local insight, and genuine care.
Get started today with a team you can trust at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. You'll be surprised at how much you'll get for your trade at the Cunis Trade-Up event, happening now at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. That's right. Any make, any model, any condition. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus and take advantage of great new vehicle specials from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Looking for value? Shop over 3,000 pre-owned vehicles group-wide with models for every lifestyle and payments for every budget. Plus, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. The Cunis Trade-Up event is happening now. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. For a limited time only. Find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
Seriously injured? Make one call. That's all.
Have no fear. The chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This was played at my household last night.
That makes sense.
Teaching our daughter head, shoulders, knees, and toes. What's going on?
Your computer is on volume.
Oh, thank you.
He struggled to start the show. Now
I'm struggling today. I'm playing hurt today. I'll be better. It's my flu game. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. Are you excited about Matt LaFleur reinventing this offense a little bit? Well, that's for you to decide. As we tease to break, a.k.a. Strofe teased to break for me, Sports Illustrated came out with their head coach quarterback dual rankings, and Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love came in at number 5. What do you know?
Oh, I like
Good
that.
combo.
Yeah.
And the quote was, they have the bones of a championship team with LaFleur and Love. And then it became interesting. What is the rest of the body, right? We got the bones. What's the skin? What's the heart? What's the liver?
It's the skin, huh?
Well, skin is an organ, and I did write, what's the missing organ?
Yeah.
Which is how we got here.
This is absolutely how we got here.
Interesting that you said skin.
That's the largest organ.
Who's the face?
No, we're building the body.
I mean,
we're
the skin is
we're
like
building the infrastructure
the cover,
to the
the
Green Bay
protector.
Packers.
The protector.
Strofe, do you have players that are very important to the Green Bay Packers?
I sure do, Ben. I'm glad you asked. Let's start with Christian Watson.
Ooh, Christian Watson. All right, I got a lot of organs pulled up because I'm not well-versed in my anatomy. I think Christian Watson is the adrenaline.
It's not an organ.
It doesn't have to be an organ. It's just a body part.
What body
Or
part?
it's not a body part.
Wait, tell me, point to your. So when you talk to your daughter, what body part is the adrenaline body part? Tell me. To head, shoulders, knees, and adrenaline. What do you point to? What do you tell her to point to for adrenaline? I'm just very curious. Teach me. Can
you guys just play along with my game? It has to do with the human body. Anything to do with the human body, all right? He's the adrenaline. He's the burst.
Again, you're still struggling. Adrenaline isn't part of the human body.
Play my game.
All right, fine.
Christian Watson's the adrenaline.
Okay.
He gets them going. Like.
Okay, let's stay in the wide receiver room. Can you give me Matthew Golden? What's he?
What? Well, I mean, come on. Can we get some different players? We just did a wide receiver. He's part of the adrenaline. The wide receivers are the adrenaline.
It couldn't be the hands. Couldn't be the fingers.
Oh, we got to see them hands before I can make them the hands.
That's true. Tucker might be the hands.
What is
Head, shoulders, knees, and adrenaline.
What is Xavier McKinney?
He's the brain.
He's the brain.
Oh, he's the brain.
He's the brains. He's the back end of the defense. He is the last line of defense. And your brain. Why did you guys make me do this?
You wanted to do this.
I thought I was going to be good.
Yeah, the safety of the team is the brains. The guy who doesn't wear the green dot is the brains. The guy that doesn't get everybody aligned is the brains.
Okay, fine. I give my answer and you guys rate it. And
out of
correct
10
it.
or like a great.
Adrenaline is an absolute 0 out of 10.
Okay, fine.
The brains, I'll give you a 2.
Yeah, I'll give you a 2. I'll give you a 2.
I mean,
he's
not,
the brains on the back end of he sees it all.
Maybe he's the eyes.
He's the eyes. Xavier McKinney is the eyes.
That's where I would have gone.
He's the eyes of the Green Bay Packers.
He sees it all.
Yes.
The eyes.
Yes, he's the eyes.
That one was better. I'll give you a 9 out of 10 on that one.
He's playing hurt, but he's not playing hurt.
I gotta just give him one of the big dogs to see if he actually thought about this at all. How about Tucker Kraft? Where does he land?
Ooh, okay. I gotta look through my body parts. All right, let's see. Tucker Kraft is definitely. Are muscles organs?
The muscles are organs, yeah.
What's the strongest muscle in the body?
Is the heart the strongest?
Ooh, that's a good
I don't
question.
know.
He's the buttocks.
Okay.
So you're calling Tucker Kraft an ass?
Yes.
No, he's the thighs.
Okay.
You know, like
why not the shoulders?
He's the shoulders.
Because he can carry the burden of a lot.
The greatest mechanical force in terms of organs, according to Google AI, is the jaw.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that. He's the jaw.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Jaws, Tucker Kraft.
Yeah. And why?
Because he's very forceful, just like the jaw is.
This is rough.
Keep on, come on.
Come on, keep going. Keep rolling.
What's the offensive line?
Oh, yeah.
They're the blood.
Our blood is...
I said I'm not doing organs. I need more than organs. I don't know enough organs. But the blood flow
Who's the liver? Who's the kidney?
But the blood flow is important to the overall success of the human body. And without blood flow, Jordan Love...
Well, see, I thought maybe the offensive line would be the skin, because the skin protects, like, your interior, right? Like, isn't that something that's important? Is like, your skin is the cover that protects...
Skin protects some of the most important...
It protects the
skin
bones.
Protects the bones, which Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur are the bones to the championship
Kyle,
team.
you were so much better at this.
Yeah,
Why did we have Ben do this? All right, we're not done yet.
I like Ben doing it.
All right, Ben. What is the rookie kicker? What is Trey Smack to the Packers' body?
Oh, man.
This is tough.
Really important. Needed to come through at critical times.
Yep.
White blood cells?
Okay, yeah.
That one's pretty good.
That is, yeah. Not the feet, but the white blood cells.
That's pretty good.
Not the feet. He uses his foot.
Yeah. Man.
But in terms of white blood cells.
Yeah, tell me what you know about white blood cells.
They
and
fight
kickers.
off infections.
Okay, and kickers fight off what? Demons?
Yes.
Wide left, wide right?
They do have to have a short memory.
Do white blood cells have short memories?
No, but I more meant that for like fighting off infections. I guess like bad memory, bad
Look
mentals.
at Strofe, team Ben.
Bad mentals.
Team Ben.
I didn't hate that one. That wasn't the worst one, though. Again, not an organ. Okay, how about if Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love are the bones of the operation? What is Brian Gutekunst? And you already have used skin and brain, so good luck.
Brian Gutekunst is the soul.
Okay, yep, I know that organ.
We're not doing organ.
The soul.
He's the soul.
Is soul a real thing?
That's
a
up
fair
for debate.
That's a fair follow-up question.
Do you believe in soulmates?
No, I do. So
then
it's real to
yes,
me.
then Goody,
it connects with me.
Goody's Cupid. Like he's pulling the strings.
Oh, so he went from being a soul to being Cupid.
And Cupid has nothing to do with the human body.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Micah Parsons is the heartbeat.
Did he?
Why did you throw me? You could have thrown me a bone.
Well, I was kind of saving Micah Parsons
No,
for the
I
end.
needed Micah first. I need to build confidence.
All right, do you want to start over?
No.
I still got a couple more for you.
Fire away.
I got a good answer for this. I bet Kyle's got a good answer for this. What's Lucas Van Ness then? If Micah Parsons is the heartbeat, what's LVN?
What's something that never shows up when you need it most in the body?
What do they remove? Your spleen? Is that the
Appendix.
useless thing? Appendix?
Yeah, it can burst and you could be okay.
No, it can't.
It can't burst and you'll be okay.
Yeah,
but
that's
if you
not
can
how
get
it
close
works.
to bursting, you can have it removed, and then you'll be okay. No, if it bursts, you could die.
Do I know anything? Do I? I'm glad we did this. I'm learning so much.
I'm glad that you co-parent. Because I would hate for his daughter to go to school. Somebody talking about, oh, my appendix hurt. Well, if you let it burst, you'll be fine.
My daughter go around telling people that.
Oh, my God.
Ben's making Kyle look like Einstein
He
right
is.
now.
The spleen's the thing that you don't. What's the thing? Gallbladder. He's a gallbladder. You can remove your gallbladder. That's what it is.
You can also remove that.
Your gallbladder. You don't need your gallbladder. That's what Lucas Van Ness is. Goodness gracious.
Who else we got?
Edrin Cooper.
Ooh.
He's the nervous system.
Okay. I mean,
reaction.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll go with it.
Yeah, he's like a nervous system, like is very important.
Yeah, no, I like that one. I don't have a body part for him. That's a good one. He brings the boom, he brings the hammer, maybe the hips.
Dale in West Bend, do you have a player that you'd like me to compare to something in this world?
Doubt it.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
I do not have a player to compare it to, and with all due respect, this bit is the scene from Billy Madison where he talks about the puppy dog that got lost, and he is then told everyone is dumber for hearing what you just said.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to
I
it.
feel like I'm the puppy dog, though. I am the puppy who lost its way.
Yes and no.
Ben,
Have I said anything correct?
Not much.
In 15 minutes?
You're just the idiot that made a buffoon of yourself.
Well, here's the thing. Before the show, Ben went
Give me
silent.
another. No, give me enough
All
with
right.
you. Give me another.
All right, go ahead, Ben. Give him another one. Give him another one.
What's Benjamin St. Juste, Kyle's favorite player?
I say he's your molars. You can live with or without him.
Wouldn't that be the teeth you get taken out?
Are those not your molars?
No. What ones do you have to get put under to get taken out?
Oh,
Your-
your wisdom
he's the
teeth.
wisdom teeth.
Wisdom teeth. Aren't wisdom teeth considered molars as well, or no? I might be wrong.
I believe they are, but I'm not. I'm not DDS.
DDS.
I'm gonna officially quit on this game. It was entertaining while it lasted. Great job, Ben.
Thank you. That is your 2026 Green Bay Packers as a body. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show.
You are Ben.
Just lay it on me.
You
lay it on me.
You're very dumb today, and some of the
I
stuff.
appreciate the today part.
Yeah. Today was rough. Today, I mean, you were so far off on everything. Everything. And what did we start with? He said adrenaline.
Hey,
he
Kyle.
said body part that Christian Watson is. He's the adrenaline. After he told us he played head, shoulders, knees, and toes with his daughter
Yesterday.
Yeah,
he also didn't mention the head, the shoulders, the knees, or the toes at any point.
He did not.
At any point.
No, McKinney was the brain, and then he became the eyes.
Okay, but head and brain are two different things. Like they're part of each other.
Kyle, I have great news for you. Next week's Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust will be well written before 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday.
Is it the body parts edition?
Oh,
without a doubt. Yeah.
I'll study up.
Will you remember though?
Well, first off, he just lied to you. He won't be
I will
studying
not be
up.
studying
He
up.
might listen to head, shoulders, knees, and toes one more time. but-
For sure. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
You know, the sacrifice of somebody getting a scholarship to college is well worth your son not knowing much because you don't know too much. I don't know what your realm of knowledge is, but
You don't know by now?
It's not some basic information. This was rough. This was bad.
Analogies have never been my thing.
And I know you're tired or something. You're struggling. You're something's
It's my
wrong
flu
with you.
game today.
But Jordan played well during the flu game. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I had a flu game" and just play like garbage. You'd be benched right now.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carveless Talk and text line. Do we have someone else who wants to join the party, Strofe?
I hope so. This is the moment just to let.
Oh, he just
Ben know.
dropped.
Oh.
It was our buddy Robin Madison who called in and said, "You know how you had Ben's wife on earlier this week?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Do you remember when the second thing she said she loves most about him is how smart he is?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "How does she think that?"
Should I book her for the show today? We should
bo-
do it. We
we're
should do
booked
it.
up.
Ask me anything for my wife about me.
Ooh.
I don't think that would go over well.
What do you mean?
Oh, she'll sugarcoat it. She loves Ben. She would never talk down.
She
to
didn't
Ben.
sugarcoat. She said I was smart.
No,
Oh,
I
well.
just don't know how she would do with some of the questions.
Oh, she's tough.
Okay. KB fam can be brutal, though.
Yeah, I can
Especially when it comes to you.
Yes,
I can see. I mean, they said they throw me in front of a bus if it meant the Packers win a Super Bowl, so pretty expendable.
Yeah, you are. You are.
That being said, how dumb I may be, I found my way to the American Family Insurance Pro-Am next Thursday.
Oh, we all better find our way to the AmFam Championship next Friday, and I cannot wait to be there myself. I'm looking forward to the American Family Insurance Championship as it returns to Madison next month. Wisconsin's own Steve Stricker hosts this PGA Tour Champions event at TPC Wisconsin once again this year. Listen, y'all, the AmFam Championship features best ball and scramble formats in an exciting two-person team format. The American Family Insurance Championship is June 5th through the 7th. Get details and ticket information by visiting amfamchampionship.com. That is amfamchampionship.com. Come kick it with the KB team next week as we'll be live from TPC, Wisconsin for the American Family Insurance Championship. Again, get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Coming up next, which Brewers player is what to the human body?
He's no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I swear. We're not doing that. Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
I was in New Orleans telling stories. You in the middle of a quiz.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Outfitting your team? Planning an event? That's a whole lot of moving pieces, and your custom apparel shouldn't be one of the headaches. At Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more, you get more than just printed shirts. You get a local partner who helps you design it, order it, and gives you the confidence that will all come together on time. From team gear to company events, no job is too big. Big Frog delivers quality, guidance, and a smooth experience from start to finish. Skip the guesswork. Go local. Come see us in Mequon or just jump online. bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Looking for your next unforgettable night out in Milwaukee? Step into Upper Bar, where the city lights meet the river's edge and every evening feels like an occasion. Perched above the Milwaukee River with sweeping downtown views, Upper Bar is your stylish escape to the heart of the city. Sip handcrafted cocktails, explore curated wines, and share flavorful bites made for good company. Whether you're meeting friends, starting your night, or just chasing the view, you'll find it all here. Upper Bar, elevated evenings right in the center of it all. Visit upperbarmke.com to learn more.
Looking to transform your home with stylish furniture and home accessories without breaking the bank? At your local IKEA in Oak Creek, they believe everyone deserves a beautiful and affordable living experience that enhances your everyday life. From comfortable and fashionable sofas and sectionals, to kitchens full of inspiration, to bedrooms designed to help you find your best sleep and relaxation, IKEA's home furnishing combines form and function to fit any lifestyle and budget. Visit IKEA Oak Creek today or explore their collection online at ikea.com/US.
Clutter piling up? Take a breath. Badgerland Junk is here to help. Based in Milwaukee, they make cleanouts simple, fast, and stress-free. From single item pickups to full estate cleanouts, their team does the heavy lifting so you don't have to. Homeowners and property managers, this is your solution. Furniture, appliances, yard debris, even commercial cleanouts. They do it all with clear upfront pricing and no hidden fees. Serving Milwaukee and the entire metro area, visit BadgerlandJunk.com. Badgerland Junk, your trusted cleanout experts.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
Despite being no-hit through 7 innings, the Brewers rallied in the 8th inning to complete the sweep of the St. Louis Cardinals. A Garrett Mitchell double broke up the no-hitter. Then Jackson Chourio reached on an error to take the lead.
From a no-hitter to a chance to take the lead and a chance to sweep. First pitch swinging, ground ball. Glove by Winnie, bobbled it, everybody's safe. Down the line and scoring is Frelick. Jackson Chourio put it in play, and Mason Wynn, who's been a star defensively, commits an error, and the Brewers take the 2-1 lead.
Up next, the crew will head to Houston to take on the Astros. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Three for three. 3 for 3.
Brainiac Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace. Alex Strofe is running the show. You, the K&B fam, who are holding me accountable right now to the awful work I just put together last segment, which I would say is still worth listening to on the ESPN Wisconsin app. You can see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Some breaking news in the baseball world. It was Jesse Rogers who broke it first, I believe.
Craig Counsell fired. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they won a game. No George Webb being sent to our friends at ESPN 1000. As expected, the MLB proposed a hard salary cap to union officials today as part of the next CBA, sources tell ESPN. This is where it gets fun, folks. The salary floor for teams beginning in 2027 would be set at $171.2 million.
Ooh.
Which includes player benefits, with the ceiling of the salary cap at $245.3 million.
Say that one more time. How much to what?
$245.3 million is the ceiling.
Seems a little low for the ceiling.
It's pretty low. There's not a big gap.
This is a pretty small gap there for
a
place that had no
take
gap.
a long time. Unfortunately, I do believe this is going to take a long time, and I would be so sad. I already hate when the Brewers have off days. Like, there's nothing for me to watch tonight. If they don't have a day game, I'm going home, and I'm watching the Brewers. And if there's not the Brewers, I'm still watching baseball. So I would be completely sad. But that being said, if we look at MLB payrolls as it stands today, I would like to compare. Let's start with the floor, Strofe.
Are you sure you want to start? You said $171 million. I can tell you without even looking. I know the Brewers ain't never had a payroll of $171 million.
Let's look at the entire MLB.
Uh-huh.
At the floor of $171.2 million as the proposed salary cap floor, how many teams are below that in current payroll in the MLB? Obviously, the Milwaukee Brewers are.
That would be half the league, Ben. 15 teams are under the
15
teams are under the floor?
Half the league. The closest team to it on both sides. The Baltimore Orioles are the last team out, $167 million. They rank 16th in the league this year in total payroll. The Los Angeles Angels just sneak in. They're at 172.
That's a lot of wasted money.
That is a lot of wasted money.
And for reference, the Brewers at 128.
They're $50 million away from the floor.
That's correct.
Mark Antanasio.
He approved this?
No.
He said yes?
Is peeing himself.
Yeah, he was saying, I got to spend $50 million. Now how much sand I got to steal for that?
Yeah, I got to find new investments.
That's great. You look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as a good thing because now it seems like they decided that they wanted to publicly negotiate.
We're not done. Let's look at the ceiling. $245.3 million. How many teams are above the ceiling in the MLB?
That would be 6, Ben. Mets, Dodgers, Yankees, Blue Jays, Phillies, and Braves, which means only 9 of the 30 teams in the MLB are currently compliant.
9 of the 30 teams are compliant to the salary cap right now. What's the Dodgers payroll? Isn't it like $550-ish million?
No, technically
no,
$300.
not quite. Only $300.
Remember, Shohei doesn't make
money.
he doesn't make $50 million.
Correct. Even though $50 million, we still wouldn't get the 5, whatever. But it wouldn't be shocked if they ended up with a payroll if there was no salary cap in like 3 years at $550 million if they kept winning World Series.
Of course, more. It's all about generating revenue. This is first and foremost, there needs to be a salary cap, not because I'm so focused on the floor, because I'm more focused on the fact that all these teams with all this money are monopolizing baseball and try to just throw money at things. Like the New York Mets keep throwing money at this thing and they don't find success with it. I want to make it so it's fair and even, because the only way the Brewers are going to be able to have a dynasty during this time is if they have a salary cap. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of back and forth, but I'm not actually looking at this saying, oh, they're so far apart. I'm looking at this and saying, okay, publicly, now we know what the numbers are, so now public opinion can sway different things. And it seems to me that they have 10 months to figure this stuff out, because I know the lockout happens, I think, at the end of December or something like that.
But here's the thing, Kyle. If you think about the top spending teams, they're going to be against this. And if you think about bottom tier teams that, like, when you talk about the Brewers being, what, 25th-ish in payroll?
We are
22nd-ish?
20th in payroll.
To be 20th and 5th, that means there's 10 other teams or 9 other teams other than the Brewers that are behind that, which means if the Brewers are $50 million off, there are other small market teams like the Brewers.
Open up your checkbooks. This is about trying to win a championship. And the best way for the Miami Marlins, who are spending $78 million this season to win a championship, is not by being cheap. That's not how you get the best. Let me tell you something right now. I know about being frugal and cheap, and sometimes when you spend extra money, you get great things. When you don't, you get janky things.
The TV deal isn't big enough to support $50 million of revenue towards the payroll.
But if the Brewers have more of an opportunity, right now they're making the playoffs doing more with less, but the Brewers actually have a real opportunity to win a championship because you don't have teams just buying up and gobbling up all the good players. That evens the playing field for more people, which can generate more revenue during the playoffs, which can bring a World Series here. We can bring more merchandising, bring maybe a bigger TV deal, bring more partners.
Operating the way the Brewers have had, they have won 3 NL Central championships in a row. They are making the playoffs. They went to the NLCS.
I understand it.
And like, they're still
there's no
not
way
in an operating fashion able to make money by spending $50 million more. Even if by spending $50 million more in the playing field is leveled.
There's no way the Milwaukee Bucks should be able to spend all this money.
Bucks?
But you're telling yes, the Milwaukee Bucks should be able to pay all these people all this money. And you're going to tell me the Milwaukee Brewers to have a bigger stadium, though they have more games that they play in a year.
The revenue sharing is different. Those are national.
They're going to change the revenue sharing model in baseball.
I understand that.
They have to.
But they're trying to.
They have to.
They're trying to, but it's still based, like, if you're, I believe when listening to Jen Gabe, you heard something about, like, percentage of revenue of all TV deals going towards teams and whatnot. So why would the Dodgers or the Yankees say, yes, our huge generated TV deals, a ton go to the rest of the team?
Because guess
what? When
what?
the Brewers wouldn't be able to add anything to anybody.
They're part of Major League Baseball. This is a beautiful thing, is you don't need all 30 teams in baseball to say, yes, we agree to this. You only need to have, 24, whatever it is, a majority of the teams say yes to this. That's correct. Like, you don't need all 30 teams, owners to say, yeah, we agree to this for them to be able to go through it. If they do, then, well, a lockout is coming. But if they don't, if you just need majority
teams at the
rules,
top are probably going to be against a lot of this.
There's more of us than them. There's more of us than there are them.
But the teams at the bottom might be scared to do this as well from a operating cost standpoint and how they can keep their business afloat year over year.
Again, obviously,
despite the valuation of the team being more than what they're paying the players, that's not money in hand.
No, again, for me, it obviously has to be with revenue sharing that you
And
enhance
it's a regional sport. The difference of NBA and NFL is the TV deals are national. These are regional TV deals that you do, and it's a regional sport. It's not a national sport where you're just saying, hey, Fox, hey, CBS, hey, Amazon, hey, Netflix, hey, Peacock, whatever you broadcast for.
You see what the NFL did all of that. Major League you know what Major League Baseball needs to do? They need to allow more fighting. They need to allow more celebration. What we saw
Abner
with
Uribe is getting yelled at.
We need more Abner.
By Jonathan Lucroy and old salty players around the league for having fun.
We need more
That's
Abner
not going to grow the
Uribes.
game if they
we
take
need
it away.
More World Baseball Classic type stuff. That is the energy that you need. We need to make this a spectacle in order to generate more revenue. People need to understand that baseball isn't just about the fans being able to watch their favorite team. These sports leagues are about generating revenue. If you want to generate revenue, you need to make the game of baseball fun. You know what? Did the manager of the Cardinals say, I want to maybe hit Christian Yelich in the ribs or hit William Contreras in the ribs? Yeah, he did. And if you really want to make this the WWE and make it fun, then you say, yeah, I did tell him hit him in the ribs like that because the Brewers were doing this or they were doing that. That would make it would make it more intriguing. People will watch. And this is what if the players want to make more money.
I wanted more from that. I wanted more.
The Cardinals bowed out.
Yeah.
They bowed out.
They wussed out.
Here, you say, y'all have it. And then they lost the series. Yeah, you have it. But no, baseball right now.
They thought they were sweet. Seven no hits for the Brewers, 7 innings, and then they lost. They were feeling pretty sweet. Like, we don't need to retaliate. We don't need to show them how we feel. and then they lost. It would have
has
been
to
way
be-
more fun if there was more fireworks.
There has to be some give and take. And when it comes to the give and take, is the players have to understand that they're going to need to get a salary cap, but do understand that means the bottom players are going to make more money. So you're telling me that Jacob Mizorowski won't be making $700,000, $800,000 anymore. He's going to make more money, more incentive to make more money because they have to pay people more. That is what it should be about. People have to be less selfish, and they have to focus on not the top, but focus on the bottom. And think about it. Everybody ain't going to be Shohei. Everybody ain't going to get that $200, $300 million deal. Some people are just going to end up getting, 2 years, $24 million deals. But guess what's great? When you have your first 6 seasons of service in baseball, you're making more money earlier on. That would be
what's going to go
positive.
away?
What is that?
When Strofe is gallivanting around American Family Field, ain't going to be no dollar dog day. And there's not going to be anything. There's going to be the promos are going to be $10 dogs instead of $15 dogs.
Oh, wow. That'd be not worth it.
Strofe's not going to be able to go. Strofe, knowing that he's so dependent on his girlfriend for rent and finances, he won't be able to go to American Family Field to afford concessions because of the new rules.
Listen, you ain't going to disrespect my boy.
Oh, okay.
And not no
you
damn
guys back
girl.
now?
No, that ain't no damn girlfriend. You let him know what that is.
Oh, fiance.
Yeah, he spent a little bit.
That was smart.
Yeah,
he
I
made
got-
a small investment for her large investment in him.
Damn, small investment.
I don't know that it was a small investment.
Uh-huh. Money bags. Money bags.
Saved up for that, I'll tell you what.
Huh?
I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he said either.
He said
saved up for that, I'll tell you what.
It took him 5 years to save up for that. Another 5 before a house.
He must go. She don't understand that how hard he saved in order to buy that ring.
If only she knew how he was scrapping and picking up quarters on the street.
Yeah, I mean,
how often I was cleaning out the couch looking for that last couple dollars?
Yeah, man, he had to scrunch up a lot. That man got bills. He ignored a lot of bills in order. She was wondering why he missed rent for a couple months. And then she got that ring, and she realized what it was. Huh?
He took a 150 credit score drop in order to be able to afford
My
this
credit
ring.
score's up. Thank you very much. My credit score is actually the best it's ever been.
That's good. I won't ask you what it is because we did that before. I think you got uncomfortable.
I did, but it's better now.
So now you're good. Now you're good. Yeah, what we at?
Yeah.
650?
Higher than that.
All right,
All
seven.
right.
You in the sevens?
Ain't no way.
I think if I'm not, I'm very close.
No
Okay.
way he's flirting with 7.
No, but that's good. That's called progress. Come on, King. What
I
you
gotta
got?
unlock it. Hold on.
Okay, I'm proud of him.
More
But
bat flips, crotch chops, and plunks. Just not in the head.
yeah, not in the head. Not in the head. Okay, you getting there. You getting there.
Say it out loud.
Oh, he didn't say it on air. He said it in the ear. Okay, no.
What is it?
No, young King. No, don't.
What
feel,
is it?
Don't feel
on
pressure
now.
to expose your
Credit score.
It was good enough. It's almost there.
That's good. Say it. Let him know.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. You about 5
He's
points off from.
750. He's perfect.
Yeah, you about 5 points off from being like at that mark where it's like, okay,
We can give you a loan.
yeah.
That's so rude.
Why are you laughing, Kyle?
Because that's why I say 5 points off from it. I know where that number is. You gonna be able to get a loan by the end of this year. I promise you.
What do I need a loan for?
I don't know.
Just
You
in
want to buy a
case.
house? Don't you mean first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby, a house, then comes the baby with the baby carriage?
That's true. That's what they say. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Are we playing over under or what?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Strofe got uncomfortable. He said he wasn't getting comfortable. He was so excited. And then it took a turn where he was not able to get a loan.
You guys are very judgmental. Well, that's not true.
I'm proud
It
of you.
can't be true. I have loans.
What type of loans do you have? Never mind.
No,
This is too
leave him
personal.
alone. Leave him alone.
For real though, for real.
Proud of you.
Hand up.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you.
Because that's called growth.
Leave Strofe
I
alone.
know. I'm listening to my mom and being positive.
Leave Strofe alone.
Let's get caller number 10 and caller number 20 for over-under here coming up next. Before we get to over-under, I got to tell you about Weed Man. We can talk about having a great lawn and all the hard work you put in, but sometimes you need a little extra oomph, and that's where Weed Man can come in, take away all the weeds, but also if you want golf course quality fertilizer with effective weed control, because that's all part of the winning game plan, then you have the perfect solution with Weed Man. It's kid and pet friendly. Weedman.com, and you can get 50% off your first quote. That's Weedman.com, half off. Weedman.com. Weedman for the win. Weedman. Weedman.
The Weed Man coming.
I mean, goodness gracious, Kyle. Let's go with caller 10 and caller 20 for over-under. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. Over-under. Next. We're proud of you, Strofe.
Experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. You'll be surprised at how much you'll get for your trade at the Cunis Trade-Up event, happening now at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. That's right. Any make, any model, any condition. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus and take advantage of great new vehicle specials from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Looking for value? Shop over 3,000 pre-owned vehicles group-wide with models for every lifestyle and payments for every budget. Plus, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. The Cunis Trade-Up event is happening now. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. For a limited time only. Find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
Golf with the greats this June 5th and 6th at the Lombardi Golf Classic. This is your chance to golf alongside sports stars like Jared Abbrederis, Brandon Jennings, Jonathan Lucroy, and Derek Watt, while supporting cancer research and treatment through the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation. Each foursome golfs a Friday practice round and enjoys the golf gala that evening, then competes in the 18-hole tournament on Saturday with a celebrity partner. Learn more and sign up at lombardifoundation.org. That's lombardifoundation.org.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian, more.
Screaming Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-939-2525. That's 800-939-2525. 800-939-2525.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold the lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, and a slogan, and it still stinks. Then I found Iron Jock, and now it's all I wear. It's built on science. Their silver ion technology is woven right into the fabric. It kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, and it never washes out, ever. Get yours today at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe growing up in front of our eyes.
He is.
Proud of you, Alex. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. List is more. Time now, because somehow it's already Thursday in the short week, for Over Under.
a perfect score to hit the over today. The 10 players with the best odds to win the 2026 NFL MVP, that according to Potawatomi Sportsbook. Any questions? Or are we ready to go?
I think we're ready to go. Then we got to choose the final answer.
Final answer is...
You want this, Kyle?
Sure.
All right, your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
You want me to just run it down? Josh Allen, final answer.
Yeah, he's got the best odds.
Lamar Jackson.
Well, let him
answer.
give us.
He's got the number 6 odds?
No, Josh Allen has the best odds.
Okay, Lamar Jackson,
he is
final
at
answer.
plus 550.
Shut up! Lamar Jackson, final answer.
He's second best odds at plus 700.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
Matthew Stafford, final answer.
He is on the list. He has the 8th best odds, plus 1,400.
Patrick Mahomes, final answer. Even though he's coming off the ACL, I still think he'll be
You
top
said
10.
final answer, and it's still right. He's got the 6th best odds.
What about McCaffrey? You think Christian should be on that list or no?
Stay away from running
Stay
backs
back-
right
well,
now.
Saquon.
No, neither.
Okay, all right. Well, then we can keep going.
Go J-Love.
Jordan Love, final answer.
Jordan Love is the last name
Number
on this
10.
list at plus 1,500.
Joe Burrow, final answer.
Joe Burrow, 4th best odds, plus 1,000.
Caleb.
Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams.
I mean, the hero kind of plays well to the.
We can't think of no other quarterback before we get to Caleb Williams.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Drake May.
You've got 4 left on the board. You need 3 of them.
Drake May, final answer probably. Oh crap.
That's right. He's actually got the 3rd best odds.
Oh crap!
That's the final
All right, so
answer.
so
Justin
now
Herbert.
you can slow down for a second. Let's get some names out there.
You've got 3 names left on the list.
and we
got
got
to
get 2.
Yeah.
So Caleb Williams is potential. No one in Minnesota.
Justin Herbert might be on that list.
Might for
Dak
sure.
Prescott might be on that list.
Think about your quarterback.
Not
rankings.
Sam Darnold won't be on that list.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, he won't be top 10. I feel good about. I don't know. I feel like Dak Prescott's gonna be on the list. At like number 9.
I feel like it is as well.
Dak Prescott, final answer.
Not number 9, even better. Number 7.
Number
plus
7.
1,300.
So we have 2 guesses to get
right.
1.
And Justin Herbert is on all the list because everybody loves Justin Herbert. They love Justin Herbert.
1 minute.
I think it's Justin and Caleb.
Well, Justin Herbert, final answer.
That's correct.
I'm not co-signing.
Well, you already won, so Ben, if you want to go ahead.
No, it's his list.
I'm not co-signing.
He's the final answer.
Mr. Williams being in the top 10. Man, remember Daniels would have been on it probably this year. No, I mean like last if he wouldn't have gotten hurt. Not Sam Darnold. I would take Brock Purdy over him. Brock Purdy, final answer.
Come on, keep guessing, Kyle.
I'm not saying that name.
You might want to say that name.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say the name.
It's ridiculous.
I don't think it's. He's probably not even on the list. He's baiting you. Caleb Williams, final.
He's ahead of Jordan Love. You gotta be kidding.
They're tied. They're both plus 1,500. Last 2 names on the list.
You literally. I said it so early.
I refused to say it. I was gonna get everybody else. When you said Caleb,
But
I said Drake
what
May.
if the line was 9.5?
Well, then
I
I would
thought about making it
Then I would have
9.5.
said Caleb Williams if I had to. But that's what we got 9.
I thought you may have tricked yourself into a running back. I thought you may have tricked yourself into like a
Ben helped me with that one.
Yeah.
a Brock Purdy.
After Saquon
Jalen
didn't win it,
Hurts.
it's almost impossible to put him in the top 10.
That's true. That's
put him
true.
in the top 10. Not like that somebody can't have an amazing season and work their way into the top 10.
But to start the season.
But to start the season,
it's a quarterback,
award.
Offensive player of the year is a different story.
That's crazy.
Maybe we'll do next week.
Sam Darnold won a dang Super Bowl and not even looked at as an MVP candidate. That should give Packer fans some
Would he
hope.
take third place last year? I was surprised he was so low.
Who?
Darnold.
He took third place in MVP voting?
Didn't he take third place last year?
In MVP voting? Are you kidding me? Wow. Didn't know that.
I might be making that up now that you're so surprised.
Speaking of quarterbacks, in 2 minutes, are you ready to feel grateful for your situation? Are you ready to think about all the great times you've had watching quarterback play and this not happen? It's too good not to play. It's just too good not to play. JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray, it's amazing. Coming up next in 2 minutes, the
Wait a
disaster.
minute. Trevor Lawrence wasn't ahead of Caleb Williams? That's crazy.
Again, he can run like
go to break.
A 59%
you
completion
are
percentage.
really a certified hater. I respect it. Back in 2 minutes.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Planning a high-level event shouldn't feel overwhelming. I'm Tiara Gomez, founder of Events by Design. For over 25 years, we've helped companies turn complex, high-pressure events into seamless, unforgettable experiences. When trying to engage your team and pull off something meaningful, the details matter. From concept to execution, we design every event so it reflects your vision and delivers real impact. No missed moments, just refined experiences people will remember. Let's start designing today. Search online, Events by Design.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into The Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. You, the K&B fam, can get us at 800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line lists is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Everything is there available for you on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Make sure you download it. This is fun to listen to. It just is. The Minnesota Vikings somehow, some way, won a lot of games last year.
Yeah, 9 of them things. As many games as the
JJ
Packers won.
McCarthy had a fake injury that they basically kept, fake injury. They just kept him out longer.
That's
than
a strong
accusation. Carson Wentz is dying with a shoulder sprain. He can't even get out there, and then he's just like, nah, you got to play through it. JJ can't go out there. So Kyler Murray comes into town. And whatever you think of Kyler Murray as an NFL quarterback, he is a veteran.
Yeah.
He's been around. It was this his 7th year in the league?
Going 8th year.
Going on 8th year? Wow. Feels longer than I expected. Here's what the veteran quarterback had to say about this quarterback competition.
It's been great. It's been great. Obviously, I know he's a younger guy, so any way I can help him, obviously, I feel like, I've played 7 years now, going on 8. So I'm considered a veteran, even though I don't see myself as that. Give him any knowledge that he needs. Again, we're both competitors, and I know, we both want what's best for the team.
Has he been receptive to hearing criticism?
Of course. Yeah, he's overly receptive, and he's always communicating, asking questions, stuff like that, so it's been good.
That's one side of the story, folks. That's one side of the
Good
story.
leadership there by
there's
Kyler
nothing
Murray.
wrong with what Kyler Murray said, in my opinion. I thought it was very well spoken and, giving props to the young quarterback on his willingness to grow and learn.
It's good.
Let's listen to JJ McCarthy now.
It's just like two guys in a classroom. He sits on one side, I sit on the other side, and it's the coach's responsibility to teach us and coach us. So,
is there any awkwardness between you two?
Awkwardness, it's just like the same feeling, when you're in high school and there's another person on the other side of the room. That's just kind of how it is. So I wouldn't say there's any awkwardness.
What does that mean?
Bro.
Does anybody know what that means? That doesn't make any sense.
He said awkwardness. I mean, it's just, dude, the answer is no, there's no awkwardness. We're working together. He said, it's just like in high school. You're in one side of the room, the other person on the other side of the room. He's not even acknowledging Kyler Murray.
No,
he's just like, bro,
the
you're
coaches
not even
coach
here.
us.
Yeah, listen, you ain't the teacher. Shut up talking to me. So I'm sure there are many times that JJ in his head, when Kyler was trying to give him tips, is thinking like, bro, who are you? Who are you? You haven't won anything. You can't tell me what to do. Like, it's clear to me that there is going to be issues in Minnesota. It really is. And I'm actually, as a Packer fan, for a team that won 9 games last year in Minnesota and has some issues at the quarterback position and still won 9 games, I like this. I like some drama at the head.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Kyler Murray's going to get the job. He's going to get the job.
But
JJ's going to sit and whine on the bench.
Exactly.
And even if he whines, it's not going to affect anything because he'll be whining to himself.
He's going to be a distraction. And that's what I like is distractions. Distractions cause turmoil in the locker room. It causes issues in the locker room. So you can't focus on the goal of winning a championship. You have to focus on dealing with different personalities. And again, I think Minnesota has so much talent on the roster.
They're
especially
a well-built
offensively.
roster.
Yeah,
with a really good head coach.
Yeah, but they can't get this quarterback position.
Hang on.
fixed.
We got it. I'm sorry. What did he say? I'm still confused.
It's just like two guys in a classroom. He sits on one side, I sit on the other side, and it's the coach's responsibility to teach us and coach us. So,
is there any awkwardness like between you two?
Awkwardness, it's just like the same feeling, when you're in high school and there's another person on the other side of the room. That's just kind of how it is. So I wouldn't say there's any awkwardness.
Time out. Did he say middle school and then go to high school?
I don't know, but he's basically saying he's just a guy. He's just a guy I'm sitting next to.
He repeated himself, said we're in the classroom. We're just sitting, on the other side of the room. That is just crazy to me.
Now, my question about that is, what's awkward about that? That's just a classroom. What's awkward about being in a classroom?
He didn't know what to. He didn't want to be honest, so he just started talking. Because the honest response would be, I don't like the fact that dude is here.
That's what he said without saying it.
100%. Like they asked him about awkward, and he said it's like when somebody's in the classroom. I went to school with a lot of people who sat across the other classroom. That was just their assigned seat. I didn't think it was any awkward about it. That's just where they chose to sit down. I'm on the other side. This side is what it is. Like,
was it awkward?
No, it wasn't awkward. I didn't acknowledge him. I didn't know. Listen, unless you were my friend, I don't know where you sitting
maybe
at.
if you were in the same class as an ex.
Yeah. Other than that, it's not awkward. Or your ops. Or your ops. And ops, for those who don't know what op is your opposition. And obviously,
somebody
JJ.
you don't see eye to eye with, and he's treating Kyler Murray like an op.
He is his ops. Crazy.
Are you scared? Are you more scared of Minnesota or Chicago?
Oh, even after this, I'm still more afraid of Minnesota.
You're more scared of the Minnesota Vikings than the Chicago Bears, who just won the division.
I'm more concerned about the Minnesota Vikings, despite the quarterback situation, because I think the Chicago Bears are going to take a step backwards, and I don't know if that locker room will be able to handle having to deal with some adversity. So there's going to be a lot of adversity this year for the Chicago Bears because hero ball ain't going to work in the 17-game season this year, and the Bears might find themselves losing some football games. They may not end up in the playoffs, and I think the Minnesota Vikings, despite not having a great quarterback play, they're still going to win about 7-8 games. They are, because they got a good head coach. They have a really great offense, and they're going to figure it out. So I'm more worried about the Vikings, even with the issues at quarterback, than I'm worried about the Caleb Williams-led Chicago Bears.
You are a certified
Who had a higher completion percentage last year, Caleb Williams or JJ McCarthy?
It doesn't matter.
They're both trash.
Caleb's
not trash.
You watched Caleb put your season away.
And dude is spectacular in the fourth quarter. He was spectacular this year in the past season. The fourth quarter he was great.
I can't imagine a world where he's able to repeat that. Even his offensive or his quarterback coach is looking at not seeing that. But I still find it fascinating that you have the Minnesota Vikings with Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy as more of a threat to the Green Bay Packers.
The Bears will finish in fourth place in the division. So I go in the ladder. It goes the Lions, it goes the Vikings, and it goes the Bears in my level of concern. I'm not concerned about the team that's finishing in fourth place.
All right, let's go to Jason Wilde coming up next. I would like to see what he would have to say to Kyle's opinion there. Think he's going to agree?
No, Jason's not going to agree. He's going to be nice and polite to Chicago Bears fans.
Because they're in his mentions now?
Yeah, they're in his mentions, and he doesn't want to get destroyed by them, so he's going to watch what he says. But at the end of the day, the Bears are finishing in fourth place in the division next year.
At the end of the day.
It doesn't mean they're a bad team. It just means that they were the worst team in the division. That's okay. The Lions were the worst team in the division this past season. So it's not like this is out of the realm of possibility to go from first to worst.
Got some evidence.
I sure do.
Jason Wilde joins us next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We start off with a hefty ride along southbound 41 from about Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive, northbound from Mayfair Road up to Silver Spring. Eastbound on 94, backups from Highway F all the way past Brookfield Road, or actually past Calhoun. You're back on the brakes coming out of the stadium interchange to 35th. Westbound's backed up from 27th Street to about Hawley Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly clear, a low of 49. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 76 at the lakefront, 84 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Heck yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Stroh for Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 2 in Brookfield, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, to buy my fiance's dream engagement ring. You don't become Wisconsin's most trusted and respected name in diamonds on accident. Robert Hack Diamonds has been in Wisconsin for almost 80 years, serving the Milwaukee area and all of the state with top-notch customer service and all the help you need along the way. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I got the girl right, but I wanted to get the diamond right too, and Robert Hack Diamonds made sure that happened. If you're looking to take that next step just like I did, there's only one place to go. That's Robert Hack Diamonds, 3 locations in the Milwaukee area. Tell them I sent you, and whether you like me have no idea what you're doing or have a really good idea of what you're doing, go to the best in Wisconsin. You want that day to be special, and you want that ring to be special. They created my fiance's dream engagement ring, and they can create yours too. Visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com, or in Greenfield or Brookfield. And just like me, you'll leave that store saying, heck yeah, because of Robert Hack Diamonds.
Enjoy Ozaki County's premier golf destination, The Bog in Saukville. Featuring 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer, The Bog offers a golf experience unlike any other for all skill levels. But The Bog is more than just golf. It's the perfect setting for corporate events, weddings, and group outings. Our team brings every detail to life. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, then enjoy a bite to eat in our restaurant or out on our new patio bar overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy The Bog.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling. Trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I would certainly hope that they would if I'm a Packers fan.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
Believe me, I have tried to get some information on that.
Holding everybody accountable.
We felt that way last year.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle and Brust.
Joining us now on the Yuengling guest line is Jason Wilde, Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, now officially in Wisconsin. DJ Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. Jason, welcome into the show.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Doing good, Jason.
Doing well. Doing well.
Yeah.
You've switched it up, Kyle. You have a new way to grade them.
Yeah, I'm doing good today. I'm doing very well.
I wasn't ready. I was taken aback.
Oh, no. He wasn't ready.
So, Jason, you've spent some time talking with the coach of the Green Bay Packers, Matt LaFleur. Obviously, there's been a big storyline that's hit the news. We obviously are letting the legal proceedings go as it is going. What have you learned? Huh?
Very eloquently said there, yes.
Very eloquent, as I've been doing a great job of that today. What do you know outside of Josh Jacobs right now? Like, what have you learned most important for Green Bay Packer fans from Matt LaFleur that you're excited to share with the audience?
Excited, I don't know. I did spend some time. Tucker Kraft got done with his rehab work and then happened to come over by our sideline where we were, and we stood and talked for about 10 minutes before 11 on 11 started. Off-the-record conversation, so I'm not quoting him in any way. But I would say this. I think he's, very excited and feels very confident and feels really good. So it would have been great if we would have had locker rooms and I could have talked to him on the record. But I would say that he's in a great mood. He's in great spirits. I think he's very confident that he'll be good to go on September 13th when they open the season in Minnesota. And I think I just think he's so important to what they do. And correct me if I'm wrong, but at no point last season did they have Tucker Kraft, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Matthew Golden available simultaneously.
That would be a no.
And so, the idea of, Reed, who broke his collarbone in week 2, making a ridiculous catch on a touchdown that was wiped out by penalty. Watson, who obviously started the year on PUP. I mean, the one game, if we're being honest and allowing, if you're a Packers fan, yourself to get your hopes up, the one game that they had both Watson and Kraft available was the Pittsburgh game. And Love threw for 360 and 4 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. He had Tucker Kraft had 7 for 143 and a couple of touchdowns. Watson in his first game had 84 catches for, I think, 84. Like, if that's a glimpse into what they could be capable of, if all those guys are available, there's reason to be bullish on the Packers offense, regardless of, what the process is with Josh Jacobs and what the process is with the offensive line. It's not that they're without question marks, but I think there's some pretty good talent if they're healthy in terms of the passing game.
Jason, you're talking about the offense. What was your takeaway from Matt's response to about his comments earlier during the offseason about ripping it down to the studs and with the offense? What was your takeaway from his response about what the offense is going to look like and some of the changes they may have made this offseason?
Yeah, I thought, first of all, a brilliant question from that enterprising reporter.
I agree.
He really nailed that.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
Yeah, congratulations to Domofsky. So, I was hoping for more, obviously. I thought it was the most insight we've gotten on what that might mean compared to the other answers he's given to that. And then I admitted that was a low bar. And then Tausch told me it was a boring answer. So I have to revisit how highly I regard his answer. But
you got a little pommy.
Here, for example, he gives me I'm not going to give you our schematics, Jason. All of our schematics, to which I said, I don't want all of them, I just want some. But he never denied that they're getting back to the outside zone blocking scheme in the run game, right? And I used my powers of deduction when Joe Thomas came on our show after spending time with the coaches, and he had mentioned that he thought that Josh Jacobs, before everything obviously happened, was adjusting to that, and that he felt pretty good about that. So, I'm convinced that that's what's going to happen, and the fact that he didn't deny it, I'm going to take that as a partial win. But he's been so vague about it that, Gabe has been trying to put together a list of possibilities of what it could look like. But I thought his answer was pretty good, talking about how, what the process at least looked like, where they went through 7 full years of the offense and things that they thought worked, that once they dug deeper into them, they're like, wait a minute, this doesn't work that well at all. We need to stop doing this. We need to do something else. And as I've told you guys before too, once upon a time, very early in his tenure, I interviewed him in his office, and he was watching film of these plays that other teams run. And I was like, do you do that all the time? And he said, I do it every week. We do it as a staff, and we view it as really a way to keep renovating or updating our offense, because other teams have good ideas too. We don't have the market cornered on good ideas. And basically his point was, if it's something that's compatible with their system, you're probably going to see him steal it and then use it, which I thought was interesting. So when you do that, imitate it, borrow it.
No, man, I like sticky fingers, the 5-finger discount, whatever it does to get this offense cooking to be back top 5. I need it.
Yeah. So what I would say is, I think some of those things that he probably took upon further review, he looked at it and was like, well, not sure I like this, right? Or this doesn't fit as well with what I was hoping it might be. All those types of things. So again, I don't think it was like the most revealing answer. I wasn't overly satisfied with it, but I was encouraged that we got a little bit closer to understanding what the idea is.
Jason Wilde on the Yuengling Hotline here on Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Jason, obviously with the Josh Jacobs situation right now, there's been a lot of focus on the running back room. My question to you would be, whether it be an injury or anything that happens, maybe an off-field, whatever it may be, what position group outside of running back can the Packers not afford to have an issue?
Well, I still am dubious on their offensive line. So I'm not I don't feel great about the starting 5, and I really don't feel great about what their options are if they had injuries. So to me anyway, I think you have to be really careful about how healthy they stay there and how important it is that they do stay healthy there. So that would be one. The other guy that I'm intrigued by, I was obviously intrigued by Domani Jackson. I wrote about him this week. And then obviously he didn't even participate. Dude was the number 1 high school recruit in the state of California. That's kind of a big deal. He played at Mater D.
Yeah, really good school.
Which is that's a football powerhouse in California. Obviously he played at USC and Alabama, and what I liked about him was that he got his butt benched.
He sure did.
Because I think there's too many guys in the league now that have played college ball and have been basically coddled and been able to, if adversity hits, well, just enter the transfer portal and get some more money from some other school, and maybe that'll be better. They won't coach me as hard or whatever else. But in talking to Clinton Dix, who was really instrumental in helping him get through that adversity, I just thought, I kind of like the cut of this guy's jib, as the old people say. So, but whether it's him or Brandon Cisse, who was a third-year junior coming out, Brandon Cisse is not even old enough to drink legally. So do we think he would be ready to step in and start day 1 at corner if they, say, soured on Carrington Valentine? I don't. Or if Carrington Valentine were to, break a shoelace or lose a chin strap or whatever Campy used to say. Like, I don't feel great about their depth at corner, and I still think Valentine has plenty to prove in the process. So, to me anyway, those two are higher priorities at running back than running back. But, you know, whether it was Josh Jacobs with the situation he's in now and the uncertainty that brings, or if it was him, I mean, we saw him deal with an injury all season last year, and the guy that they went to when he was completely unavailable for a game carried 27 times for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns, and they didn't even bother to try to re-sign him. So Emmanuel Wilson is no longer an option, and when I look at their depth chart, the fact that you're going to rely on a guy that out of 36 games, he's missed 35 of them due to injury, and the other guy carried as many times all season as Emmanuel Wilson did in that Vikings game he started, that I don't like those options. So if this, you know, and look, Strofe and I were talking about this. I don't know what's going to happen next. I do think it is a little unusual and a little puzzling that they arrested him on Tuesday, and then a day later, the Brown County District Attorney doesn't say that they're not going to charge him at all, but says they're not ready to charge him, and then that more investigation is going to be required to determine whether, which is if, charges will be filed or not. Like, this can go a variety of ways, and maybe it all ends up not being a football issue in terms of his availability, or maybe it does. But either way, I still think they need to add at running back. I don't feel great about their backup options as they stand. So it'll be interesting to see who gets cut. Like, Emmanuel Wilson, I'm not wishing this on him because he's a nice kid, but, like, I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibility that he ends up getting cut in Seattle. Like, Seattle has, like, 9 running backs to replace Kenneth Walker, and they drafted a guy in the first round. So, you know, I don't think that this will be their final running back depth chart on opening day, necessarily, put it that way.
Well, Jason, we appreciate the insight, and we will talk to you next week.
All right, guys, have a great day. Take care. Be good.
Jason Wilde, host of Wilde and Tausch. Look, if you're looking to elevate your night, make it a pizza night with Connie's. Discover the all-new Connie's wood-fired pizza, inspired by bold flavors and amazing what?
I told you about the wood-fired pizza,
You
didn't I?
did.
It's fire.
It's fire. Wood fire is fire. Crafted with premium, all-natural ingredients, slow-fermented crust for 24 hours, then baked and hot and fast in a real wood-fired oven. That's what you can get in the frozen food grocer aisle. Is stopping by, looking for the Palermo's brands, Connie's, Urban Pie, and you're going to find something amazing. $5.99 at Sendex through June 2nd. Hop on over there and taste what all the screaming is about with Screamin' Sicilian and this new Connie's Wood Fire Pizza. Ahoy, Captain Jared! Our Brewers captain leading us to victories and knowledge joins us next.
You're
Ahoy!
experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We have some delays along southbound 41 that start right about at Good Hope Road and slow down all the way through the Capitol Drive area. We've also got northbound backing up from North Avenue all the way up to Silver Spring. Southbound 43, a heavy ride from Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge down past the KK River crossing. Northbound, you're seeing some delays from about Fond du Lac Avenue all the way to Locust. We've got a few broken down vehicles here and there along your route on 43 north and southbound, but they're really not affecting your ride. We've got westbound 94 from 27th Street to about Hawley Road. Eastbound's backing up coming out of the stadium to 35th. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly clear, a low of 49. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 76 at the lakefront, 84 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Hey, it's Gabe Neitzel from ESPN Milwaukee's Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, and we know the best place to watch a Brewers game is at the ballpark, but the second best place on earth to watch a Brewers game is X-Golf in Brookfield or X-Golf in Mequon all season long. During Brewers games, whether it's during the day, whether it's at night, you get 50% off your sim time. They have $2 Miller Lite taps and have club-level Brewers ticket giveaways all season long. Don't miss out at X-Golf in Brookfield and X-Golf in Mequon. It's the second best place on earth to watch a Brewers game.
Start your Milwaukee weight loss program now to lose weight fast. Many lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. Call for your free consultation. 262-235-3980. 262-235-3980 or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Hey, Wisconsin, it's construction season, and the Wisconsin DOT wants to help you safely navigate work zones in your area. Check 511wi.gov or download the free 511 app to see current road work, closures, detours, and camera views on your route. Wherever your travels take you, know before you go with 511wi.gov. That's 511wi.gov. And remember, know before you go. Always park the phone while driving. Sponsored by the Wisconsin DOT.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. Oh, I am so excited. Captain O'Captain is here. He is Captain Jared. We're on our Brewers voyage together, and he brings knowledge and nuggets, and we get all excited together.
The cannons are loaded.
Yelich, a high drive, deep right, down the line, fair, and gone!
The plank has been walked.
Long run in for Frelick, goes into a dive, and he made the catch!
Set sail for Voyage 162 on the SS Murph.
He was the best player on the field for us today.
It is the SS Murph, and we bring in our captain throughout this Brewer season, Captain Jared. Welcome into Kyle and Brust.
Thanks for having me. What an open. It's about time we get something like that. As the captain of Brewers Math, if I yelled out to you both, there's land ahead, it would be natural for you two deckhands to throw down your mops, rush to the edge of the ship.
I just started looking, Captain.
Place your hand above your brow.
Here we are.
And strain to see that land. But alas, you don't see it. You both turn to me and say, but Captain, I don't see the land.
Captain, I don't see the land.
I then turn and look you both in the eyes and give you a wry smile and say, when have I been wrong before? And that, my friends, must be exactly what it's like to work for Matt Arnold and Pat Murphy. Blind trust. How else do you explain the following? If I told you your best pitcher from last season, Freddie Peralta, who won 17 games, would be traded, And the guy who had the second most number of wins on the rotation last year, Quinn Priester, would not have pitched 1 inning. By the way, Quinn won 13 games last year, so that's 30 wins from the starters right there. And the Brewers would be dead last in baseball in home runs hit. Honestly, how many games under 500 would you say the Brewers are heading into June? 5? 10?
At least
15? Would you believe this team is actually on pace to win more games than the franchise record-setting amount of 97 last year?
I'm still looking. I see clouds.
With a current win percentage of .623, they're on pace to win 101 games. So it's time for Brewers math. At 33-20, we are roughly 32% through the season. This is the exact football equivalent to the start of the second half of Week 5 of the NFL season. And to me, this start by the Brewers is basically the same as the Packers going 4-0 and having a large lead going into the second half of their Week 2026 Week 5 matchup against the Chicago Bears.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like they have a 21-3 halftime lead on the Bears, and nothing can possibly go wrong when you're leading 21-3 at halftime. I guess I don't think so. Kyle Harrison has us saying, CC Sabathia who, with the best first 10 starts in franchise history. And The Miz has an absurd 100 Ks in just 64 innings pitched. But as the Bears actually did teach us, you got to stay locked in. You got to grab the division by the throat for the 4th consecutive year. Summer's here. I'd like to see a few more long balls because, well, chicks dig them. And how about those tarps off boys and girls up at AmFam in the upper levels? You love to see it. Onward we go. The gauntlet has been passed. You just played the Yankees, the Padres, the Twins, the Cubs, the Dodgers, and the Cardinals in order, and you went 13-5. Onward we go. We are marching, of course, once again to the playoffs.
Ahoy!
Ahoy! Locked in, though. I'm locked in.
That's it.
That 21-3 hurt me, Jared. Captain
did.
Jared.
And if that is any reason to not slow down, we forge ahead. The sails are up. I don't care if the winds are blowing. The sails are up. We got to keep moving. Because now it's easy to get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Cubs just got done losing 10 in a row. Rest of the division is strong, but not great. And here the Brewers emerging once again for the 4th year in a row.
He's telling us to put the drinks down and get back to work.
Get back to work.
Stop celebrate. Ain't nothing to party about.
If you're not going back to work, we are throwing you overboard.
Or in the poop deck.
Or in the poop deck.
Keep rowing.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What if I told you that we ran, Strofe,
200,000 simulations!
as the Brewers over-under win total heading into the season was over 85.5. Are you going to go over or under? Well, we went over. And in 200,000... Do a Strofe?
It's pretty good. 200,000 simulations!
94.3% of the time in those 200,000 simulations.
What happened?
The Brewers win over 86 innings.
Darn right they did.
So we will, I don't know, sail ahead.
Full steam ahead.
To the land.
You've got to realize
of victory.
Every other ship on the sea never picks us to finish first in this 162-game regatta.
Ooh.
God.
Regatta.
I got to Google
But year
that.
after
Ben
year.
doesn't know what a regatta is, Captain.
I'm in the poop deck.
Pitching change after pitching change. Different lineup after different lineup. Everybody complains this guy's got to play more. This guy needs to go down to AAA. All I know is let Arnold and Murphy cook.
Thank you, Captain.
That's it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We will check in with you when you allow us up to the top of the deck in a couple of weeks.
First time in 26. We got to do this a little more often. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you in June, July.
We will see you before the All-Star break.
So far, so good.
Ahoy!
Ahoy. Aye, aye, Cap. Regatta. You got to tell me what it is. I thought ricotta. Those cheese.
They probably have something like that at Road America. I don't know what it is, but they probably have. Their concession stands are amazing. And you have Moto America coming up next, May 29th through the 31st. That's this weekend. You can stay all weekend, camp on site, bring the family, kids 16 and under, get in free with a paying adult at the gate. Brats, cheese curds, hillside views, open paddocks, and the way racing is meant to be viewed. At Road America, drive around a golf cart, find the spot you love, and enjoy the racing and the environment. Come for the experience, stay for the race. RoadAmerica.com for tickets. We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
I don't know about y'all. I like to be gawked at, okay?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The Brew Crew are back on June 2nd.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Francisco Giants.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Mizorowski.
Brewers baseball is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in June 2nd at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check your local listings to watch the game.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hey, I went to the new place. They didn't have everything, but the bananas were on sale.
Wait, why didn't you go to Woodman's?
Hi, we're the Woodmans.
I'm Clint.
I'm Phil.
Other stores promote a few items but charge more for everything else.
At Woodman's, you save big time money on your whole grocery bill.
I even use the app to compare prices.
Oh my gosh, talk about receipt regret.
Our work here is done.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this. And Summit Credit Union's got you.
Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Got a grad to celebrate? Make it easy with a Cousin Subs gift card. Buy $30 in gift cards and get a free 7.5-inch sub for you. Valid on any Deli Fresh or Classic sub. So while you're giving a great gift, you're getting one too. Simple, thoughtful, and way better than a card that gets tucked away. Stop by your local Cousin Subs today. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Remember how you felt when you were 25? Your morning workouts were a breeze. You had a drive that kicked in way before your first cup of coffee. Does it feel like you're losing your edge? You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back to being the guy you used to be. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
With 0% financing offers, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin has everything you need to make it a successful home improvement project. You can get windows and doors that improve comfort, boost the energy efficiency, and upgrade your home's look and value. Pella's experts will help find the perfect fit and fit within your budget as well. And you don't need to do it all at once. You can do it in portions. I've done it in portions. The back door's coming in the summer. You can upgrade now and pay over time without paying a dime in interest. So, Ross, Joe Franco, the entire team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin have been there for me, and they will be there for you. Visit PellaWI.com. That's PellaWI.com. We've all learned that Kyle Wallace doesn't like his neighbors.
Whoa.
What do you mean, whoa?
Whoa. Don't like it strong. Don't talk to us. That's more factual.
You let your neighbors' dogs run wild without helping their dogs.
Careful what you say.
Why do I have to be careful what I say?
Man, I'm sitting here. We're in a meeting today talking about some great stuff
I'm
here.
just saying what's been said on the show. I'm not saying Variety said anything factually incorrect.
I don't think he's ever said he doesn't like his neighbors.
He's implied it.
I think if he had his choice, he would live on an island with just him and baby girl with no neighbors.
I've lost some of my anonymity, and I've lost some of my. The gig is up. It's up. It's up. I was sitting here minding my business at work, and all of a sudden, to get an ad on LinkedIn. And I said, "Who is this old 85-year-old?" Well, I know the age. Who is this old 80-some-year-old adding me on LinkedIn? So I screenshotted it and sent it to baby girl. I said, "Baby, is this our neighbor?" And she said, OMG, what the heck is he doing? And so, yes, I'm minding my business at work, and one of my neighbors done added me on LinkedIn, and I tell my neighbors I work in communications. I don't say what I do as a profession. I don't want.
He could be tuned in right now.
He could if he's.
They could have been tuned in before you were added on LinkedIn.
No, they do not know. He could barely remember a damn name. You think he know what I do for work?
If he can't remember your name, how is he going to find his way to us?
Well, he found his way to my LinkedIn today. He added me on LinkedIn. If he's listening today,
so now Kyle's neighborhood content is off the show.
No, now they know. Now what's gonna happen is
they're gonna get together and they're not gonna have you.
You know how these people talk. One gonna talk to another. Hey, Kevin or Carl.
That neighbor over
there.
Did you see Carl?
Did you
know?
There? Yeah. So one of my next door neighbor found it out, and my fiance was like, "Hey, yeah, that's him." Shh. He doesn't tell people. We have that relationship, or she has that relationship with him, where she can talk to him. The neighbor across the street, I ain't got the relationship. It's high and by. It ain't one of them.
Is that who added you?
That's who added me.
Oh, no.
So I know.
Do they have the dogs?
You said what? Well, the dog was in his yard. And so I'm just like, but it's up. Not everybody, not the whole damn city gonna know where I live.
The whole city.
Yeah, everybody gonna know where I live.
Everyone's gonna know. Hey, do you want to know where Kyle lives? Add him on LinkedIn. Apparently, that will open up a whole can of worms.
I just know all that's going to happen is now when I'm walking around a nice little community, somebody's going to say, hey, so I heard you work for ESPN Radio? I'm like, wrong guy.
Now you're going to lie to your neighbors?
I work in communications.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm communicating right now. Thank you. I work in communications. And so But he does work for ESPN Radio also. That's the lie. Yeah. Well,
he doesn't work for ESPN Radio.
I don't work. I do not.
For Good Karma Brand.
He works for the local ESPN radio station near where he lives.
They will need to be that specific for me to respond with yes.
What was the name of the dog? Sparky?
I don't even know. The other one? I don't.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know because you let it run around the neighborhood wild.
No, that was a different dog.
Didn't help rescue it.
That was a different dog.
How many dog issues have there been?
Too damn many. Too many. That's why I mind my business.
Why are you talking about the dogs like that? They might be listening to you. They may be upset.
It is what it is. But I am very concerned that I no longer have.
So you're scared to give your true feelings because they added you on LinkedIn.
These folks
are
nosy.
Wuss.
No, they're nosy.
So are all the North Shore Nancy's in my neighborhood.
Well, the difference is your wife does not engage in neighbors. And my fiance, she used to engage. She doesn't engage as much, but she still is more friendly than I am. I just do yard work and wave. Hey, cutting the grass. Hey, that's all I do. I don't want to engage in conversation.
Have you made eye contact with anybody?
Quick eye contact. Or sometimes, honestly, when I see certain people coming, I turn my back and I act like I'm doing something else. I don't want when dog walkers come by. I don't stop and talk. When they stop and talk, now I gotta have these fake conversations. And the woman who was talking about,
Do you hate everybody?
No, I just like minding my business. I like being to myself. The woman who actually told me when I moved there was talking about shoveling her snow. So the old neighbor used to shovel my snow, and I said, "Oh wow, that's nice of them."
You need to stop being a freaking hater.
You need to embrace your neighborhood.
I do embrace my neighborhood.
No. How do you embrace your neighborhood? What have you done for your neighbors? Have you dropped off cookies?
I wave at them when they acknowledge me.
So what happens if you go out of town and the trash needs to come back?
Already got it planned out because when we decide to do our honeymoon, it's during trash day. Already got it figured out where you know what? We're just gonna let the trash.
You plan?
Yes, I got it. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I want no favors given to me because I don't want you asking me for any favors. This is the Wallace household. Is the Wallace household. I don't need unless somebody's trying to break into my house.
You were right, Strofe. If he could choose, he would live on an island. Well, obviously, because he wants to be super rich and
No, if he could live on a little plot of land just out of Lake Michigan, and it was just him and baby girl in one house, he would.
And you got to row a boat to get to the house in a little creek.
I don't think y'all understand. I grew up with we had neighbors to my left and my right, but literally a whole bunch of yard in the back. We didn't really have to talk to our neighbors growing up. It was a choice. Now it's no choice. Now you just
hate
look at
people.
No,
you hate your neighbors.
No, I like being to myself. There's something wrong with being to yourself. I'm with people all day at work. I can't
Maybe
have
don't
a
move
moment
to that
myself.
neighborhood would be my advice.
Where am I supposed? Because I don't want to talk to people.
Move somewhere more rural.
I can't be.
Rural Kyle.
Nah, I need to be close to the city.
You're like a you look like you should live next to Dirty D in McGuanago.
You said what?
Live next to Dirty D out in McGuanago.
I like seeing people that look like me.
You don't know the McGuanago. You know what? How many? I'll look that up in the break. How many?
Yeah.
What's the breakdown of ethnicity in McGuanago?
0.1%.
You when you move there. We're back in 2 minutes. The MLB Players Association made a statement to the MLB owners. Spicy. Next.
Delayed start on southbound 43 from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette and onto the high-rise bridge. You're back on the brakes from about Beecher down towards the KK River, so give yourself a little extra time for that. Northbound, definitely seeing some heavier traffic now coming up from about Beecher all the way up to Locust, so that's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze. Southbound 41, our usual stuff from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol. Northbound's delayed a bit from about Mayfair Road all the way up to about Hampton as well. Beyond that, you are good to go into Waukesha County. Buying a home? Apply for a stress-free mortgage from Great Midwest Bank and experience your state of tranquility. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your equal housing lender. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, a low of 50. Tomorrow sunny with a high of 73 at the lake, 78 inland. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. For the WTMJ Traffic Center.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America, America's national park of speed. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Conveniently located in between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch the action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get you in free with a paying adult at the gate and camp on site all weekend long. Moto America is up next, and it's coming May 29th through the 31st. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com to get tickets.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
This is Bryan Bulaga. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN.
94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on Kyle and Brust. Yeah, we rocking. Yeah, we rolling in the 414 Hour at 4. The Brewers winning. The Packers about to really kill it. I don't know.
He's lost his rhythm. He can't freestyle anymore.
I'm trying to think. How would I freestyle to this song? Okay. Okay. That's what we do. Okay, I'm on Packers fans. You know I'm going. The flow so sick. You know I'm flowing. Sometimes like that's how it would go, but it's so fast.
It's too fast for you.
That's good. You're gonna get better at that.
You know, I'm just saying. Like, now y'all know I can.
No, we don't know. We haven't seen it.
I can actually I can hold a tune. No. I know how to go.
You can't
on
freestyle.
The flow. No, I can't. Well, my freestyling includes cuss words. You know, I grew up in the era of drugs. Drug life, thug life, women, money.
That's not you.
That's not me, but that's what the rappers rapped about. I like money. I like women. I saw people do stuff. And, and I knew some folks that may or may not have, been thugging. It wasn't me. I definitely wasn't thugging.
You stole a car with your friends.
Well, I guess I was thugging. So
yeah.
I was thugging. I did it all.
Stole a car.
I did not steal a car with my friend.
You stole a car.
Stop saying that.
You stole a car.
That is not true. That is slander.
It's not.
The car was stolen from a neighbor who left his keys in the car. I just got picked up and said, "Ooh, what is this?"
Was it a stolen car?
It was a borrowed car. It was returned. Okay? I didn't steal it. I was just in it, and I did a little driving of it.
You were the Kia boys before the Kia boys.
Well, we did it around our neighborhood. I did not steal a car. I was in a stolen vehicle, and it was returned to the man.
For those who missed it earlier in the day, the MLB proposed a hard salary cap to union officials today as part of the next CBA. The salary floor for teams beginning in 2027 would be set at $171.2 million. Which the Brewers are at around $120 million currently. The ceiling would be $245.3 million.
Seems low.
The MLBPA responded.
Oh, the Players Association responded. I like this. The back and forth right now already in May. It's gonna be a nice little.
I feel like there's a typo in here, but I'm gonna read it verbatim from Jesse Rogers. So if it's wrong, it's wrong. The response in part to today's proposal. The owners responded today with a demand for a salary cap system, something that generations of players have fought against. The last time the owners made such an explicit push for a cap, over 30 years ago, it led to the longest work stoppage in MLB history. For generations, our members have fought against cap systems because they harm players at all levels, erode or eliminate contractual guarantees, says pit players against player. Does that make sense?
Yeah, pit players against players, I guess. I don't really know how.
Led to more work stoppages, not less, and worse for the players over time. Caps don't lower ticket prices for fans, so Alex Strophs of the worlds can still go. Eliminate tanking or ensure teams are run with equal competence. They suffocate competition by offering owners an all-purpose excuse for inaction and mediocrity. They finish out with billionaire owners are not seeking to cap their profits or asset values, only players' salaries. This isn't out of generosity or desire to protect the game's well-being. It's a play to control costs, increase profits, and maximize franchise values.
I'm team owners on this one. Dude, the baseball contracts are out of control. Like, they're out of control, and these baseball players don't give a damn about the product being even for anybody. Like, if I'm a Milwaukee Brewers player, like, obviously I want to maximize it. I want to make a lot of money. And these players are still going to make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, you know what means? I mean, it doesn't mean more than money. A championship doesn't mean more money to a lot of these players. But a championship is something that cements your legacy. And if you can make
if you're trying to talk to the players about legacy or money right now,
if you can still make
there's only a portion of the players.
Dude, they're still going to make $100 million. These players, literally, Bryce Terang is going to make $100+ million.
He might make less than the salary cap.
No, he's still going to make $100 million. He is.
Whatever it is, he still might make less.
He may or he may not make less. It's the guys like Shohei who aren't going to take. Who needs $500 million as a player? Like, come on now, for real. That's what we fighting for. We fighting for the top. We're not fighting for the bottom players. To me, I think it's selfish for the players. And again, should the salary cap be higher? Absolutely. But the MLB having the floor, maybe you want to raise the floor up, fine. But the MLB, maybe you ask them to raise up the salary cap. But to sit here and not think about the bottom, like, elevate everybody at the bottom so everybody eats. It shouldn't just be about Shohei. It shouldn't be just about Aaron Judge. It shouldn't just be about, how much Scuba's going to get paid. It should be about everybody making more money. I happily sacrifice how much I made to make sure everybody around here can eat. But I'm not on a max deal.
You can easily say that sitting from your chair.
No,
but you are Shohei Ohtani.
I am somebody that
you have $500 million of a contract. You're saying, you know what? I'll just take $325.
No, dude, I literally full disclosure. I literally said, don't give me a $5,000 raise because I'd rather everybody else get more money. I said that for my team around here. I said I don't need that. No, this is years ago.
At work?
Yeah, I literally told them that. I literally told them, I don't need, listen, y'all ain't got to give me nothing. Everybody else get little bonuses or whatever. That's cool with me. I don't need to get that. You looking at me like I'm crazy. That's exactly what happened.
I find it hard to believe. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but based off...
You hit budget in 2022.
Based off of how you react towards money, I find this stance very hard to believe.
I am a team player. When it comes to everybody eating, I'm a team player. I am. I'll make sacrifices. I feel like overall, Major League Baseball.
If you hit the lottery, you'll just give me some.
Yeah, if I hit the lottery, you won't get. I mean, depending on how much I hit. If I hit like $5 million, I mean, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna hit you, but it ain't gonna be as much as I would if it was $500 million. $500 million, I'm hitting everybody.
We're all eating.
Hell
Stroph's
yeah.
eating.
Stroph eating. Matty Hayes 24 eating. You eating. Everybody getting a little something. Everybody getting at least a 50 to 100K. If I made 500, everybody getting 100K. Everybody getting 100K. And I might invest some stuff for you. Strofe, I would definitely put his money in investments.
You couldn't give him the money. You'd have to put it in you can't take this money out for another 10 years.
Yeah. I had to build him a little trust, a little Strofe trust.
It would cost you more to create a trust for Strofe than to give him the money.
Yeah, but it would be good because I'm looking out for him because, Strofe one day he's
Do you believe this, Strofe? Do you believe in in the Oprah Kyle Wallace?
This is unbelievably, well, first off, just unbelievable, period. It's just unbelievable. Secondly, no.
You don't think I would give you money?
How much would you make?
If I made $500 million, like I won a lottery and $500 million after, I would give you $100,000 easy.
Easy.
He said easy.
Easy.
You know when it comes to writing that check that a zero would disappear. You get $10,000.
No, I mean,
which I'd still be grateful for. But the thing is, like, if you had $500 million, Kyle, and you vowed to give me and Ben each $100,000,
of course.
How many cousins do you have?
I got a lot of cousins, but they ain't gonna.
He's gonna run out of money.
How many of them would? If they found out you people you don't even call your friends, you're cutting checks for $100,000. What do you think the people you call your cousins and your family would expect?
I would tell them that this money gonna run out, y'all. So we need to invest it. The young ones, I'm not giving y'all nothing, y'all. I invest some for y'all. And if you need some, let me know what you need. But
I hope you win the lottery.
I hope I win the lottery too.
My next question was, has Kyle ever played the lottery?
Unlikely.
I know I played the lottery before. I won like $2 off my ticket because I had 2 numbers or something like that, or 3 numbers or something like that. I don't know. I've never turned it in.
Did you invest that money? No, you didn't.
I didn't. Yeah, it's $2. I wouldn't. It takes.
That surprises me.
It takes more time.
$2 for you is like.
Do you got to go back to the same gas station you bought it from?
No, you can go anywhere.
That has the lottery.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Ryan from Iguanago is calling hogwash here. Liar.
Nah, I
still won't pay your own phone bill. Mama Wallace does that for you.
I don't consistently pay the bill. I give her money once in a while for the bill.
When's the last time you gave her money for the bill?
It's, you know what? I've been so focused on the wedding this year. I haven't even thought about that. I'm giving out so much money to so many different people. I haven't even thought about it. There's people still owe me money for my bachelor party. And I'm just so exhausted with looking for money. Like, y'all get it when you can.
Wow, this is a new Kyle Wallace. You've changed.
I've always been like this. I want my money. Don't get it twisted. We ain't forgiving. We don't forgive loans. Ain't no Kyle Wallace loan forgiveness around here. When
you see them next, you're like, "Where's my money?"
Yeah. You gonna run me that money at some point. I ain't gonna pressure you for it. Like somebody else is trying to. He said, "Hey, we want to meet up with the money." I said, when I'm free.
Wow.
I'm never pressing you for the money. Just like you owe me a lunch, or somebody owe me a lunch around here. You think it's you?
For what?
We did some bet where we doubled or nothing, some bet, and then maybe you pass it over to I don't know. Somebody owes somebody lunch around here.
All right, tell me when you want lunch. Like,
I still think you owe me $5 from a bet a while ago too. We did some bet too.
All right, I'll give you $5. No, I Venmo'd you that one time.
No, you didn't Venmo me for that money for the bet. There was some bet we had. I forgot, but I forgot. It's cool. You good. Don't
this is gonna come back to bite me. He's gonna use it against me.
I don't even remember what it was.
I feel like
man.
Kyle's got like that elephant brain when it comes to money. Like he's got like a list of people in the back of his head that sound like the in Billy Madison, he's got people to kill list, people that I'm really mad at that owes me money list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm learning to forgive $5 loans. It's good. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, again, my fear is
with baseball
that baseball is going to be at an abrupt halt.
Yeah, after hearing this statement, the players don't sound like they want a salary cap.
They are vehemently against it.
There is legitimately.
They literally mentioned 30 years ago when there was a lockout.
Yeah, there has to be a salary cap though. These guys are making entirely too much money. They are.
It's not about how much money they're making. It's about the competitive imbalance.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it is.
Like that's the thing. I don't care how much somebody makes. If you're worth a certain amount of money, I believe you. If the market dictates how much you're worth, I believe you.
But the market's not fair because some teams
the market's fair.
Have a bigger market, and when you can't, if you don't want to have baseball in Milwaukee and Tampa in these smaller markets, then get rid of baseball in these places. But like to me, it's so selfish of these players to only be focused on me versus the product of the game. Because if the product of the game is better, that just means everybody's going to be able to eat more, and eventually you're going to continue to make more money. But like I'm seeing Juan Soto's contract is worth $765 million. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing here? One man is making $765 million to maybe
if somebody
hit
has the ability to pay him that, why would he say no?
I understand that because that's the way that
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not taking into account that it may be unfair that some markets are able to do that and some can't. I do think the salary cap would make it more fair for the overall game of baseball.
And that's what it should be about.
It should be, but if you're a player, why would you want a salary cap?
Yeah,
if you're a player. Not Kyle Wallace. If you're the majority of people.
You know what? Lock them out then, owners. Tell them, hey, listen, ain't nobody getting paid. How about that? Ain't nobody getting paid.
Is that what you do?
Hell yeah. I'm not, dude. There needs to be something like this is not sustainable and it's not fair to sit here and have fans sit here and cheer for teams and understand like the Brewers are great, but when it comes to the playoffs, the Brewers are gonna have a miracle to win the championship because the Dodgers want to just buy everything.
You think it's a miracle? I don't think it's a miracle,
bro. Their pitching staff is ridiculous. Like that's in the playoffs when most teams can go maybe 3 starters, maybe you got 2 good ones and then maybe a third one. That team has 4 good starters. They're really good. They're really good. And then they got bats to follow it up. When you look at the guys who are getting paid a lot of money, a lot of them have Dodger, D next to their names. How is that fair?
It's the world we live in, and the players are going to push back, and there's going to be a lockout, and I'm going to be very, very sad.
Well, I hope none of them get paid. How about that? I'm team owners. I really am. Like I want it to be fair, but it literally starts with the players realizing that this is not sustainable forever.
I'm just sad. Yeah,
it's going to be very sad. They got a lot of months to get it done. And so the lockout goes into place in December.
I'm just going to enjoy 2026 while I have it.
Do you think the Brewers should go all in?
It's an interesting concept before the lockout, before things change. But if it gets them a ring, that's all I care about.
I mean, but it won't get him a ring.
Mr. Kyle Wallace.
No, I'm just being honest.
Mr. Happy.
It won't get him. I mean, unless if they go all in, you're talking about trading all the prospects, but when the lockout ends, you have no future.
But you're gonna get a ring.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get a ring 100%, and I cannot wait to pick up my ring from Paul's Jewelers. If you are looking to propose or you're engaged and you're looking to get your wedding band, you should go to Paul's Jewelers in West Allis because they will hook you up exactly how they hooked me and my baby girl up. And I'm telling y'all, it can be nerve-wracking going to get an engagement ring, but having somebody like the team from Paul's Jewelers on your side makes everything so easy. You can get diamond rings with a cut with a princess cut. You can get an oval cut. You can get a cushion cut. You can get whatever diamond cut you want. Whatever band you envision or your lady envisions or your man envisions, they can make it happen. But the thing I love about them most is that if you have a budget, they can work within your budget, right? You don't have to spend exorbitant amount of money in order to get an engagement ring. You come into Paul's Jewelers in West Allis and you say, hey, this is what my budget is. They say, great, this is how we'll work with you. Whether it's lab diamonds or traditional diamonds, Paul's Jewelers will work with you. Tell them Kyle sent you, and I promise you, they will hook you up. They will treat you with a Class A type of experience, and they will make sure you get the ring of your dreams. They are one-of-a-kind custom jewelry that makes them to your specification, and that is only at Paul's Jewelers in West Allis. Visit them today and tell them Kyle sent you, and they'll show you some love.
I have a really important question. I need all athletes of any age, Strofe excluded from this conversation, though. I need help. I have never been this sore in my entire life. I need so much help. I need the advice of the K&B fam. Next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Eleanor Roosevelt and Franklin D. Roosevelt.
They were kissing cousins?
They were cousins. You know that?
But were they kissing?
What do you mean they were married?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A lot of broken down vehicles all over the place. They are all out of traffic, nothing really in traffic, but we are seeing delays around the area. First of all, southbound 41, hefty from Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol Drive. We do have a crash on the ramp from Greenfield Avenue to 894 southbound as well. Beyond that, more delays from Lincoln all the way down through the Hale interchange to about Forest Home. Eastbound 94 slowing from 70th Street to 35th, westbound from 27th to Hawley Road. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, a low of 50. Tomorrow sunny with a high of 73 at the lake, 78 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Your road to the ESPN Milwaukee Open starts with one lucky phone call. Listen to On the Tee Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. on 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee for your chance to qualify. 10 listeners will each receive a randomly assigned golfer in the Memorial Tournament, and the highest finish wins the grand prize twosome.
Thanks to Delzer, a division of Proof, The Bog, Marquette Athletics, Tony Wendorf and Associates, Events by Design, Boucher Automotive, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, Loyal Family Renovations, Gruber Law Offices, and Siding Unlimited.
You've always been competitive at work, in the gym, even with your kids. But lately you feel off. Workouts take longer to recover from. Your drive just isn't there. You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back the energy to being dad again. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
Bayview, the pig, is back. Piggly Wiggly on Oklahoma Avenue is completely remodeled, better than ever, and throwing a grand reopening you won't want to miss. Join us Saturday, June 6th for live music, free samples, and amazing deals all day long. Fresh new look, same friendly faces, same locally owned Piggly Wiggly you've always loved, now with a new assortment, expanded produce, and revamped bakery and deli.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
Despite being no-hit through 7 innings, the Brewers rallied in the 8th inning to complete the sweep of the St. Louis Cardinals. A Garrett Mitchell double broke up the no-hitter. Then Jackson Chourio reached on an air to take the lead.
From a no-hitter to a chance to take the lead and a chance to sweep. First pitch swinging, ground ball. Glove by Winnie, bobbled it, everybody's safe. Down the line and scoring is Frelick. Jackson Chourio put it in play, and Mason Wynn, who's been a star defensively, commits an error, and the Brewers take the 2-1 lead.
Up next, the Crew will head to Houston to take on the Astros. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN, brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
At Ewald Automotive Group, we don't just see the uniform, we see the people in them. Ewald salutes those who serve and are brave first responders. Thank you for your dedication, sacrifice, and for keeping us safe. As always, service members and their families can benefit from the Ewald Military Advantage Program with special pricing and incentives on every vehicle. And for every new car sold this month, we'll make a donation to local military and first responder charities. Thank you from Ewald Automotive Group.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Make sure you head on over to the Princeton Club for your better tomorrow, because if you're really going to grow in 2026, the best way to grow is having a foundation of a healthy body, and your growth in all areas of your life will continue to go from there. Plus, the pool is open at the Princeton Club in New Berlin. They got adult nights. They got a bar there. It's like a one-stop shop. Fitness, fun, tennis courts, basketball courts, personal training. You name, like, it's just, you go to the Princeton Club, you have everything you need. Free childcare with the membership. For your better tomorrow, head on over to the Princeton Club in New Berlin. All right. It's a simple question. And maybe you want to share your stories on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. When do you decide when it's time to hang it up? And I don't mean like, you know, hey, I'm
player days,
chasing the dream still. Like, I'm turning 35. And I play in a basketball league.
So we hear.
And we did a scrimmage, like an open gym on a college length court. I could barely get out of bed this morning.
Really?
This only ends in one of two ways. I either stop playing or I get hurt and am forced to stop playing.
Yeah, I mean, that's typically how it goes with these oldies.
I don't want to get hurt.
So wait, what about, was it just playing on a college length that got you all messed up? Like, what has you just feeling the way you do today?
Everything hurts.
Did you get bullied yesterday?
No, I bullied myself. Like, I was doing the thing, Kyle, where I was running on the court, and I was like, all right, like, try and run all the way down the court every time. Like,
sprint?
without like, not sprint, just like run. Like, run. Like, don't like stop and walk.
Oh, that was your first issue.
Yes.
You was taking it way too serious. Against are these 35-year-olds?
Like,
how old are these people?
I was the second oldest there.
Oh, well, yeah, you're playing with some youngins, man.
But like 30, 27, 26,
Yeah,
25,
you know how you felt.
24.
You know how you felt at 30?
Pretty good.
Yeah. No. You're a dad now. Things change. Life changed. You're 35. You don't get to work out as much.
Did anybody have an injury on the Carbless Talk and Text line, like, that they can tell me to, like, as like a hint to saying, hey, like, before it's too late, this is what could potentially happen to you?
Who does? That's basically what happens with older folks, is that they go out there, they hoop, and all of a sudden something bad happens.
Why does father time exist?
Because age exists, and eventually
like,
we have an expiration.
My groins, my hamstrings, my calves.
Did you stretch?
Yeah, I've been stretching since after the game. When I woke up around the office, I don't want to stretch right now because I won't be able to focus.
I did see you stretching on the floor in the office.
Oh my God! Like, when do you hang it up?
I hung it up years ago in my 20s.
I'm just doing a groin stretch and I can just sit. You just sit right here for a good 30 minutes.
Did you win at least?
When it was early, we won the first two games.
And then what happened?
I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up.
Did you have to tap out?
When do you hang it up? Have you hung it up?
You asking me if I hung it up? 100% I hung it up. I hung it up quickly. I knew when I was about 27 years old when my knees was hurting after I got done playing football.
Like, is there
I said, I'm done.
here's the other question that I have. Is there a sport that you can do that burns calories that is less
Pickleball?
strenuous? 2v2 pickleball is not good enough of a workout.
Can you just play one-on-one pickleball?
Oh, Chris in Germantown, when do you hang it up on the Carbless Talk and text line?
All right, so Ben, I played in the Land O'Lakes Baseball League until I was 40 years old.
Oh my
And,
God!
Yeah, so after a while, the knees hurt, the ankle hurts, the rotator cuff hurts. Playing against some 22-year-old who just got done pitching for Whitewater or Stevens Point or something like that. But I will tell you, the first time that you wake up on game day and you are not excited about playing, then it's time to hang it up.
I feel like I haven't been excited for the last year.
Oh, wow. Well, it might be time to hang it up, buddy. Might be time to retire.
Also, I'm starting to feel something when I'm just in like a stance, like I'm backpedaling, and then I get like something in my left knee. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
it's something's loose.
Yep, something probably is loose. Man.
Something's loose.
What do you mean something's loose?
I don't know how to explain it. I've never felt this before. I was in really great shape.
Oh no.
Well, you got to understand, you may have some cartilage issue going on.
Swimming and water aerobics from Jeffrey.
That's always good. Always good.
I'll play in one-on-one pickleball. I'll get you running.
No, I will get you running.
I'll get you
I
running.
won't have a workout. William's 33 years old, and he feels like his window is shrinking more than ever. He decided to hang up the soccer cleats when the other team brought a full student section to cheer them on for a Monday night.
Oh yeah. Nope. That's
some
how
of
you
the,
know
some,
you're old.
some of the kids in the league now. Mm-hmm. The parents are coming.
Oh yeah, no.
And the girlfriend's like they're like in the cutie girlfriend boyfriend phase, so they want to show off.
Your wife doesn't come and support you?
No, she got more important stuff to do. She's a career woman. She ain't just out here trying to plan on what she's gonna do on Water Street over the weekend. It's different, very different. I remember them days. Been there, done that. Let that
Come
go.
on, honey.
That means it's time to let it go. I'm just telling you this right now, Ben. You need to just play on an occasion and just start working out, or find a group that's a little bit older. Because it sounds like these young kids that you playing with.
It's not. I can't turn it off. Like once I'm going, like I'm backdoor cutting, I'm doing all the stuff.
Nah,
it feels really good in that moment. And then I'm
you
then I
moving
get so
around too much.
tired. And then I can't help the team. I'm hurting the team.
Yeah.
I did a draft yesterday for my summer session, Kyle.
You
Do you
drafted?
know how bad it is in the way I drafted?
No.
I literally drafted my team based off who could play defense and guard the best players on the other team.
I mean, that's smart because you can shoot.
But that's the thing is I can't do it like I could anymore.
I mean,
so
you
I need better players than me.
Yeah, no, that would be ideal, 100% ideal. Poor guy.
When do you hang it up? 800-990-3776. Randy in a dump truck. Go ahead.
Hey, Kyle, come on, man. I played organized bar softball until I was 48 years old.
Oh, hell with that, Randy.
Oh, that
And
was
then,
so
and
much
then,
running, Randy.
at 54 years old, I played organized flag football indoor for 3 years.
What position, Randy?
I love it. Defensive tackle.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm happy, bro. I mean, you weren't defensive tackle at flag football.
How quick were you getting to the quarterback, Randy? 5 seconds?
All the time. No, that's not funny.
Randy, who looks better on the football field, 54-year-old Randy or Alex Strofe right now?
I'd take Alex and I'd tear him apart.
Micah and Waukesha, when do you hang it up?
You know, I hung it up when I was 30 and had my first kid. You know, it just got so hard to get out of bed, and after you go, and I was doing, sand and court volleyball, so that first kid, that really takes it out of you, and yeah.
Micah, that's what happened. It was the kid.
Let me tell you, sand volleyball, bro, that's burning. I don't blame you for getting rid of that because your calves is burning, your quads is burning, your hamstrings burning.
It's not sand, it's quicksand.
Yeah, no, that
you can't move.
My knees hurt. I have bad knees. Anytime I do anything in sand, my knees hurt. So I ain't mad at you.
See, I hate to do this. I don't want to be the mean guy because I love this, but Scott, I was 42 playing in city top league softball, playing left field. I ran left and back and leaped and caught the ball, but broke my collarbone and badly bruised my leg, black and blue. That was it for Scott and Racine. Like, I didn't want to read the sadness.
Matter of fact, my last time my dad used to play men's softball. And my dad, he had me when he was like 32, 36 or something like that. And I remember going to a softball games, and all of a sudden, I remember going to a hospital, and I remember my dad having to put on a leg thing because he tore some like a meniscus in his knee, and that was the last time my dad played softball.
Dave from Aaron, hanging up any stick to fun sports like gambling. See, I already do that.
But the thing is, I want to make sure the kids understand that they should keep playing now, keep playing sports and being active, but. Yeah, you're getting a little bit old. You're gonna have to find something that's not as find a different.
We should all start a bar league team of some sort.
Yeah, but then it's not a workout. It turns into drinking.
Oh, that's what they do at the bar leagues?
Yeah, I mean, of course,
yeah,
you drink in between
you play
sets.
a little softball or volleyball. You have a beer.
Bring
or two.
beer before you play softball.
Oh, that doesn't sound like you want to win.
I played bar league volleyball one summer. It was very fun.
Oh, play kickball.
Kickball.
Kick the ball, run the bases. You could be very active in kickball.
Kickball.
Yes.
Kickball.
They
Yeah,
have
kickball
kickball
guy.
leads. I would do kickball.
You should play softball. I think you're a softball guy.
I can I as you see, I'm leaning. I can't stand
You're
straight
a seam
up.
head though.
He's
it
not.
It could be your basketball replacement.
He's a current seam head, not a
current.
historic.
I'm not historic. I'm not historic anything.
I'll play in right field with you.
No, you won't.
You can play shortstop.
No, I ain't. No.
Kyle can play left field.
At this point,
Left field. You want me in right field?
No, I'll be in right field.
Okay.
I'm trending towards catcher right now at this rate. With WAF.
No, your knees will hurt if you play catcher.
You stand.
No, I want you squatting.
Wait, they stand in softball?
Yes.
Okay, I don't.
We've got a catcher on our staff. Will Summers can catch.
He's too young.
Gabe,
See, that's the problem.
Gabe Neitzel will play.
Yeah, Gabe.
He's older than you.
Yeah, and Gabe's still kicking it.
He looks good.
He looks very good for 40.
Oh, Art. Oh, no.
What'd he say?
38. Tore my A word.
Oh, yeah, see?
In January, playing basketball. Had been playing sand volleyball, softball, pickup football games. Working my way back to those, but dropping basketball for good and sticking with my golf league.
Yep.
See, all these don't help. I'm trying to stay in shape. None of these are going to get me in shape.
You can stay in shape by running on a treadmill.
That's not fun.
It's not fun.
Basketball's fun, but it's hard.
This is what the realization came for me. If I am on because I wasn't very good at basketball. I could just play defense. But now, if I ever was to play basketball again, I'm not trying hard. When me and Strofe play, you think I'm going all the way to the wall? Nah, I ain't doing all that.
You wouldn't go all the way to the wall to beat him?
I'm going to beat him without doing that.
What if you have to go all the way to the wall?
I'll do it in spurts, but I can't. I can't.
So, wow, there's a chance, Strofe. He doesn't have the killer instinct I thought Kyle Wallace did have.
No, the killer instinct comes with finding a strategic way to beat Strofe. It's not me sitting here gassing myself or potentially hurting myself. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because my window of opportunity is done when it comes to all the athletic stuff. But the window of opportunity.
So is mine.
Oh, well, the window of opportunity.
No, it's still open. I feel like I have a crack. Like, a crack is still open.
Yeah, crack is still open, but you know what? You can pick and choose and cracks and open your windows when you work with Universal Windows Direct. And I'm telling y'all this right now, UWD has a great deal for you. You can buy 2 windows and get 2 free, and there absolutely is no limit. If you need to get 10 windows in your house, you only pay for 5. And what I loved about the consultation, it was fast, it was easy, and it was informative. There was no pressure. I hate when people try to pressure me into buying stuff, especially when they're inside my house. They respected my home. They showed me exactly what I needed. And I said, this is a great deal, and I absolutely do not regret spending the money that I needed to spend in order to upgrade my beautiful new windows inside of my house. And right now, when you work with Universal Windows Direct, you get 24 months with 0 interest payments. Yes, no payments for 24 months. That's 2 full years to enjoy your windows without having to spend a single dime. And I promise you, you will enjoy your windows. And on top of that, they'll give you a $500 bonus off your next home improvement project. Don't wait today. Call for your free in-home estimate at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000. Or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Can you stretch me during the break?
I just hurt my damn leg just yelling I love my windows. Hell no. I can't. I'm not even moving.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Roughish-ly?
What two
you guys
words did
gonna
he combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughish-ly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We're still dealing with a crash on the ramp from Greenfield Avenue to 894 southbound. So watch out for that. We've also got more delays beyond that, all the way down and around the Hale interchange to about Forest Home. Westbound 94 hitting the brakes at about 30th Street all the way to Hawley Road. You're back on the brakes just a little bit right past Brookfield Road. And again, just past Highway 16, closer to Meadowbrook Road, all the way out past Elmhurst. We also have delays eastbound 94 coming from Highway 83 off on the right shoulder just past Highway 83. It looks like we might have a disabled vehicle, but there's emergency crews on the scene, so I'm not sure what exactly it is. Delays all the way to Elmhurst Road, back on the brakes through the Barker Road area, and then from about 76th Street to 35th. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice, call Geist. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear skies, a low of 50. Tomorrow sunny with a high of 73 at the lake, 78 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
May is here, which means your house is officially done hiding under snow. And now you can see everything it needs. Good news, Exterior Pros and Baths is here to help. Upgrade to energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel and get $3,000 off your project. Think of it as spring cleaning, but way more impressive. That's $3,000 in instant savings during our May savings event, but it won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right. No matter what business you're in, as the #1 SBA lender in Wisconsin, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions.
Awarded the #1 SBA lender by the Small Business Administration of Wisconsin in 2025.
Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. You'll be surprised at how much you'll get for your trade at the Cunis Trade-Up event, happening now at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. That's right. Any make, any model, any condition. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus and take advantage of great new vehicle specials from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Looking for value? Shop over 3,000 pre-owned vehicles group-wide with models for every lifestyle and payments for every budget. Plus, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. The Cunis Trade-Up event is happening now. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. For a limited time only. Find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Wisconsin, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Beer. Specifically, great beer. And if you haven't met Yuengling yet, allow me to introduce you. Yuengling is the oldest brewery in America, founded in Pottsville, PA in 1829. 197 years, 6 generations of family-owned brewing. Do you know how they became America's oldest brewery? By making great beer. This is a real American beer. Smooth, rich, and finally here in Wisconsin. So grab a Yuengling, raise a glass, and celebrate history the way it was meant to be celebrated, by drinking it. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. One call, that's all.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Shout out Kyle Wallace. he may not call me a friend, but he is a friend to me. I said, hey, I really could use a stretch. And how tight?
Very tight. I feel like you didn't stretch before you worked out yesterday.
I did.
I was gonna say,
I did. But
no, you didn't do it. You need to do an extensive stretch, like a whole high knee routine, knee to butt, and farmer planting the seed. You need to really loosen yourself up. You need to be going left to right, stretching out the groin, as you always say.
I do stretch my groin and hip flexors every time. I've had a torn hip flexor since I was in high school.
I mean, it's definitely important.
This stemmed from the question, when do you hang it up? Because this getting out of bed after a college-length court best of 7 series with much younger people than me, other than Con Knipple, who I don't know how old Con is. Con Knipple,
gotta be pushing
K2 is his son in the NBA. He's got to be 50.
He's for sure in his 50s, probably mid-50s.
He's still out there balling.
Is he shooting? Just shooting?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he can.
Yeah, he's probably in his
crap
50s. Yeah,
he's
for
got
sure. Just in his 50s. Yeah, but
if he can do it, I can do it.
Is
right?
he playing defense like you are? Backdoor cuts, running around. You sound like you're doing way too much.
I'm doing the most.
Running around, curling around off screen.
Oh yeah, curling screens, backdoor cut.
You're just hustling.
I only know one way.
I couldn't. I first and foremost, you're so much. You're in. We're not even in the same breath. But I couldn't be out there with you too much.
If we're not in the same breath, what's Strofe? Not on the same planet?
Strofe is, he's a cheerleader.
That's crazy.
He's a flyer though. He's a flyer. 'Cause he's light. He's light.
I don't know, but catching his body would hurt.
They can do it
because he's got just bone. Nothing to catch, just bone. Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of
Strofe! I don't talk about you guys that way.
You don't want to be a flyer?
I don't even know what that means.
He's talking about the cheerleaders that fly.
That they throw up.
He calls you a flyer.
Oh, it's unfortunate how funny that is.
But I said we wouldn't be able to catch it. It's just bone. It would hurt.
It would not feel good.
It would just be like, there's nothing to grab. He's got no ass.
So I don't know if you guys ever, maybe we'll spin the wheel because we're going to get to Bryan Bulaga in a few minutes. But do you ever have thoughts of I live in an apartment. I know you guys don't anymore, but you both did at one point, I assume, right? I guess I don't know about you.
Side by side.
Okay. So I live on the 5th floor.
I've always lived on the 5th floor.
Really?
For some reason, always happened to be the 5th floor.
Best friends.
But in past lives, I've lived on the 7th floor. I've lived on the 3rd floor. I've lived where if there was unfortunately a fire or an emergency where I couldn't take the stairs, I've always wondered
bro, you'd be falling down the stairs in a fire drill.
No. But I'm if I had to jump off my balcony or jump out of the window and that was my only route and people had to catch me, how would that go for them?
Well, ain't nobody catching anybody 5 floors up.
No, not 5 floors, but 2 floors.
2 floors is easy, isn't it?
Yeah, but I would hurt them.
2 floors.
You don't need people to catch
hang
you. Yeah,
and then you just drop.
Yeah.
Okay, regardless, I don't know why you're breaking down the question of
because we've all thought of it, or at least I do.
How do you go into survival
skills,
mode?
Right?
Absolutely.
I would try to catch you,
but it would hurt you because I'm just bones.
I mean, but if I saved your life, it'd be worth it.
That's true.
What if you die trying to catch him?
Oh, man, it was Strofe.
Well, you wouldn't be mad anymore.
Strofe wouldn't have any shame.
All right, so this came out during our show in the NBA. The NBA has officially signed on a anti-tanking policy. 29-1 this vote passed.
Damn.
It's a 3-2-1 lottery, meaning that the teams with a bottom 3 record would be in the quote-unquote relegation area, meaning they would only get a couple of 2 lottery balls each. Teams that are picks 4 through 10, where the Bucks were, they will get 3 lottery balls each. And then teams that are in the play-in games would get 1 lottery ball each. So they are expanding the lottery from 14 to 16. And it is a 3-2-1 system. But if you have a bottom 3 record, you actually don't. You don't, and you cannot have You cannot have number 1 overall picks in consecutive years, and you cannot have 3 consecutive top 5 picks.
I just,
bad teams are going to be bad teams at the end of the day.
Y'all think the Wizards just want to suck for a decade? Like, that's not, everybody's trying to suck so they can become good.
Do we have the Homer clip of the day? No Homer clip of the day?
Not one today, no.
All right.
Oh, that means Homer wasn't funny yesterday.
That's not necessarily true. He did do a really good interview with Shaka Smart.
Oh, I'm
Great
sure
interview.
it was great.
It was very, very well worth your time. Available on the Homer Hour podcast feed, the first half an hour of yesterday's show.
All right, well, let's hear about Hack Yeah and get to Bryan Bulaga.
Let's do that. Hack Yeah for the team at Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in southeast Wisconsin. 1 in Greenfield. That's where I went to buy my now fiance's engagement ring. 2 in Brookfield. 1 on the north side, 1 on the south side. They are known as Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds for a reason, because for nearly 80 years, they've been helping guys like me figure out what the heck we're doing at the jewelry store. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew I had the girl. I wanted to get the ring right. She had some pictures. She had given me some ideas, but I didn't really know what I was doing. Showed the picture, and they said, hey, we can do that, but we can do it even better, and we can help you out. And that's why I went to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds when a friend told me about them, because it was a no-brainer for me. It should be a no-brainer for you, too. Go to Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds. That's Robert Hack Diamonds. Available online, Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com, or at any of those 3 locations, Greenfield, 2 in Brookfield. Hack Yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Bryan Bulaga next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
Ben is crazy. Strofe is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Think you've got championship luck in your corner? 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee and Jen, Gabe, and Chewy are giving one lucky listener and a guest a chance to play in the ESPN Milwaukee Open. Listen weekdays from 7 to 9 a.m., June 15th through the 17th, and be the right caller to qualify. 15 listeners will each be paired with a golfer in the U.S. Open Championship, and the highest finish wins the grand prize twosome.
Thanks to Delzer, a division of Proof, The Bog, Carbliss, The Jewelry Center, PCI, Captivate Exhibits, Welky's, Fifth Third Bank, Epic Color, and Jet Out.
Best time of the year, it's patio season. Hey, it's Alex Strofe, and no better place to soak in patio season than Veer North on Milwaukee's east side. Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and craft cocktails perfect for summer nights. Headed to a game? Start here and hop on the shuttle straight to the ballpark. Same goes for Summerfest and all your favorite festivals, pregame, postgame, or stay for the whole night. Live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North is not your average sports bar. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to for summer fun.
I'm sure you feel the weather. You deserve better windows and doors. At Siding Unlimited, we install top-of-the-line wood, vinyl, and fiberglass windows with options to fit your style, color, and design choices. Built for energy efficiency, installed by our professional craftsmen at Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited, experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Stop by our amazing Waukesha showroom and visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Meet Jim and Rita. We went on a motorcycle trip. But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident. They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital. Sometime later, Rita made a discovery. She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there? And amazingly, he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's. And I had my checkbook in my hand. But when he arrived there, and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty. Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty. It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
Get out of the house this summer and head to Road America, conveniently located between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. You can camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in the racing your way. It's more than just a race, it's a full experience.
Moto America is up next, and it's coming May 29th through the 31st.
Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com.
This feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh, yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Joining us now before the Homer Hour is Bryan Bulaga, the former Packer, star of the Bryan Bulaga Homer Hour. What's up, Bryan?
Not much. How we doing?
Got questions, Bryan. Got questions. And
lead us off, Kyle.
Well, the biggest thing I want to know is Matt LaFleur talked about, the fact that he was stripping it down to the studs and reevaluating the offense. And something that we believe may be coming from that is the fact that the Green Bay Packers might be running outside zone again. What does that mean for this offense? And can it once again be a top 5 offense and be one of the highest scoring offenses in the NFL if they switch the type of running scheme that they have next year?
Well, I certainly I can't predict if they'll be a top 5 offense if they simply run outside zone. So I wish I could give you that answer, but I will say that going back to the outside zone and how this thing originally was built in my first year in 2019 when Matt came here, everything in Matt's playbook is built off of the outside zone. So all the play action, all the different run schemes, everything that you saw in those first, 4 or 5 years, even Jordan Love's first year, that was all predicated off outside zone and the play action that's built off of it and all the movement and things like that. So I'm hoping that this leads to really good things, and it's going to be fun to see because I really think that this offense can do well running that scheme.
Is it easier to run the outside zone, or is it harder for an offensive lineman?
I don't know if it's easier. It certainly helps you in some situations with play action and things like that. You're able to go hard sell out at defensive linemen and really get them to move and wear on them a little bit. But at the same time, that's the key word. You're getting out and moving in space, and you have to go fast. Like, it's not a slow downhill looking block like we've kind of seen the last few seasons with the duo and the power schemes that we've been running a lot of. This is getting out and running and stretching and getting the defense to flow as fast as you can. So your pad level and first few steps have to be really dialed in to take on movement from the defensive lineman because you're trying to get out and capture aiming points and do things like that. But if they do quick movements, you have to be able to react really quick to it. So there's its pros and cons as an offensive lineman, but I think the pros outweigh it based on what it does for you in the play action world and things like that.
Well, Bryan, do we have the guys to fit that, right? Like, do we have the offensive lineman like an Anthony Belton at guard? Is he built for that? If Jordan Morgan at tackle, like, are these guys, and Aaron Banks, are these guys built for that zone scheme?
Well, Banks did this in San Francisco.
That's right.
Kyle Shanahan has not changed his scheme at all. So Banks should feel really good about what they're asking him to do. He's done it in San Francisco for a long time. Belton, he's going to have to adjust if that's the way they do it. That's the way this offense was built originally. Right? Like, that's the way this thing was installed day one. So he's going to have to adjust. Will he struggle a little bit early on? Probably a little bit. And he's got to get through that in OTAs and training camp and get his feet right and kind of get situated. But I think once the season gets going and he gets more comfortable seeing it live and being a part of it live and what's required and how defenses react to it, I think it'll be fine. I think Jordan Morgan will be fine with it too. I'm not as worried about him with an outside zone scheme as I would be, say, Belton, based on their profiles and what they're good at. So Jordan Morgan isn't a concern at all.
When it comes to the success of the run game, obviously play action can be something you could take advantage of. Do you believe that the outside zone versus what they've done dual blocking and the way they ran with Josh Jacobs the last 2 years, which one is more beneficial for play action for Jordan Love?
No, it's outside zone. It's the outside zone scheme and everything that gets built off of it. The duo scheme itself, because it's run out of gun a lot, play action is very easy to see for linebackers and even D linemen. They're able to punch and peek and kind of see, oh, it's a run or it's play action, and they transition. When he's under center and the whole offensive line is moving full speed one way or the other, and he's hiding the ball and stretching one way to, fake a handoff, that's very hard for defenses to read. And then
gotta stop on a dime and go cover your spot.
Well, then, that's what I'm saying. Then at the same time, they're moving out of positions, right? They are moving gaps. And as they're moving gaps, wide receivers and tight ends are filling those voids. And that's why early on in the LaFleur system, and even Jordan Love's first year, you saw a lot of those play action plays where the ball's out of the quarterback's hand in like a second because someone pops open over the middle and it goes forever because all the defense gets displaced. The safeties rotate. Everyone has to move as this whole orchestra moves. So it just complements exactly, I think what this offense can be really good at, especially at the skill position, getting guys in space and getting them the ball early.
I love it. But Jason, but Bryan, how much should we read into this training camp or OTAs where we see guys are popping? Like, is this all just guys in T-shirt and shorts, or when we hear about Brenton Cox making plays in the backfield, should that be something that we watch going into training camp?
I think you watch it in the training camp. This right now doesn't mean a whole bunch. Guys doing it in helmets and T-shirts. It doesn't mean a whole bunch. I think it's something you can pay attention to and then keep an eye on him in training camp and see if that's translating over. But a guy winning a lot in OTAs, I'm glad he's got the confidence and he feels good about what he's doing. That doesn't really matter until pads come on and real football begins.
Some guys look really good before the games. When the lights are on, it's a little different. Warm-ups versus the real thing. Bryan, we appreciate the time. Look forward to hearing on the Homer Hour.
All right, guys.
That's what you have next on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Homer and Bryan Bulaga. It's the Bryan Bulaga Homer Hour up next in 2 short minutes. Don't you go anywhere.
Surrounding